succeed. From the first cold start to a perfect life, Forder's dedication is our joy and pride. In every stream there's magic to find, a passion for flying and a heart so kind. Fly with Forder where the knowledge flows, through the winds of wisdom where the passion shows. He's the captain of kindness, the teacher we need, helping every simmer take off and succeed. So here's to Forder, our guide in the air, a pilot of patience with a heart that cares. With every new lesson, our dreams take flight. Flying with Forder, we reach new heights.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? Hello to Twitch and hello to YouTube. How's it going? Not sure if it was intentional, but the game start music is pretty much in key with that song. In key with that song. Yeah, that was intentional. Yeah, they seem to gel. I guess that's my sense of music. I don't know. I mean, I didn't work hard at it or think deeply, but yeah, that's... Good morning, Super Ty. Good morning, Charlie. How's it going, guys? And say hello in chat if you've tuned in. Come join us and bring your friends, right? CTD when selecting a plane for the flight. So, what have you brought over from what's in your community folder? Yeah, it's interesting, you know, CTDs, how are they happening? How are they happening? I know people are having trouble with airliners. I hear a lot of people saying, this product doesn't work at all. And I ask, what are they flying? Yo, Krabby, this is your flight plan. Out here in the suburbs. How you doing? Allie's in 2020. Yeah, 2020, it's stable. There's a huge crowd. I mean, we could do both. I've always suggested we do both. 24 and 2020, same time. Don't forget, Allie does airliners also, so maybe that's it. As soon as we go airliners, maybe that's the big problem. And there's a huge crowd that does airliners. Huge. And the channels that do airliners get a lot more collecting for a flight than we do. We do GA, low and slow. It seems to be a very niche category. And those who mix it up with airliners also certainly will draw more people. But, you know, you listen to the forums. Yeah. Thanks for the Toby info on Thursday. Yeah, that was really helpful. Cool. So Charlie's doing it. Womby's in the house. How you doing, Womby? How's it going? So Groovies, you got a musical background, because you know most people wouldn't know about key. Not, I don't say most people, but I would say some people just know that two songs go together, but they don't know why, right? You know what I mean? Hey, Mike Audio is also in chat. On YouTube, you're the first person in. How you doing, Mike? How's it going? So the plane for today, you guys, we're flying in the California desert, and next Saturday we're flying in the snowy mountains. I figure, you know, snowy mountains would be perfect before Christmas. You know, so that's what we'll do. Mia Scully's in the house. That's great. How you doing? And you know, so next Saturday we'll be flying ski planes in the mountains. Yeah, as if I haven't had enough of snowy mountains, right, Andrew? And let's see, I had you on screen. There you are, Andrew. How's it going?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Good morning and welcome. And what's new and exciting in your neck of the woods?
I'm trying to get my 170 to start, and every time I get it running, then I don't hear any sound. So it's but every time I switch to the menu to get the change the volume, when I come back, it's turned the engine off.
Huh. So you're having troubles. Troubles?
Well, it's
Oh no.
been a little weird, but anyway.
I'll mention it now. On Tuesday coming is part 2 of career mode. I call it the MSFS 2024 certifications, and we will be starting a company. I'll do it live. I've been holding off. I'm actually trying to build enough funds to buy a different company than what they offer. That's what I'm doing. So I want to give you guys a different alternative to the normal way that they expect you to go. Spend a lot of money on the first company and realize that you don't really want that one. And you move on and you build up a lot more money so you can buy the second company. And there's people that are chasing their tail doing that in certifications. But we want to go and look at, what is it you really want to do? What is it you really want to be certified in? What do these things cost? How do you get there? I also want to talk about reputation and how that can go down quickly, as I was explaining to Andrew before we started the stream. Doing mountain rescues with helicopters, and you can't get anywhere near the person you're trying to rescue, and you just slide down the hill and your reputation goes right down the drain. So I want to talk about that, right? And Mike, most people can't start a company because they don't have enough funds yet. So you need to be up around the 26,000 credits area before they'll even open it up. But there's some criteria there, and we'll talk about that on Tuesday and get you guys on the right track and let you start planning ahead. And I think that's part of it, you guys. Just like with flight, every flight in real life, we plan ahead. We look at the charts, we look at the flight plan, we look at the weather, we do all this stuff on the ground, the briefings, and the discovery of stuff before we actually get in the airplane. So same thing here, the certification path in career mode in 2024. Maybe we should have a plan, because you can have enough money and go, hey, I can afford that certification. Let's just throw some money at that. And then now you got to go and flog for a while and make some more money. So we'll go and take a look at that. Grab the flight plan. Yep. Grab the flight plan. Kiwi Craig says, yeah, make a mistake and the reputation goes down. It sounds like you're speaking from experience. One time in the helicopter, I reset my trim when I was getting near landing, because I was fighting it to land it, right? Getting near landing. In other words, I'm closer to the ground. Reset my trim, nose went straight up, tail hit the ground. Boom. You crashed. Reputation. Poof. Yeah, so yeah, be careful with that, yeah. Super tie. Yeah. Holy moly, moly, holy moly. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Did you see that? Yeah, I see that, Super Tie. Well then. Oh my gosh, look at that. And you guys, this is pure funds that come to the stream. Twitch doesn't get it, you know? I know you guys subscribe to get rid of your ads and stuff, but you know, half of that subscription goes to Twitch and the other half comes to me, and then I get taxed on it. So, you know, they whittle away, but the donations like that, and I didn't expect that much, and it might even be the same person who donated 50 a little while ago. I'll have to check. I can check on PayPal to see who they are, but because they're anonymous, I'm going to keep it anonymous for the stream. But thank you for that, a $200 tip. Unbelievable. I got to get one of those overlays, Andrew, that shows it up on the top of the screen or something, you know, when you see stuff like that. That is so cool. Holy moly, that's wonderful. Thank you for that. And for those of you tuning in from YouTube, I just got a $200 tip on Twitch for the stream. And we use that towards the costs of running streams, and it goes right back into the stream, you guys. This is not a for-profit endeavor. This is for a love of aviation endeavor. And that's all funds that come in go towards the stream. And buying planes and paying for the overhead of the monthly costs and all the rest of it. Way cool, way cool. All right, let's get rolling. Oh, I got to find out. I'll look later in PayPal, see who that is, and then I'll certainly thank them for it, but I'll thank you publicly now, Anonymous, about that. That is phenomenal. That's a lot of funds. That's just amazing. That is amazing. And we're not even doing a fund drive right now to get anybody to FS Expo, but maybe that should be helping toward that. Well, I'll send a note to the tipper and see what they would like that sent to. Okay, so Saturday Group Fly, you notice it's the California desert. I did a quick flight just to see what it looked like. This is a flight by Krabby. Krabby is in our chat right now. Say hi, Krabby. And it's Krabby1 in our chat. And he submitted a flight plan to our Discord in our flight plan ideas area. And Mike says, hi, Krabby. And I'll just put this in here. And I'll also
Hi, Krabby Wine.
copy that. And I'm also going to put it in, I'll put it into, did it go in? Didn't go in here. There we go. There's the invite for those who are tuning in from YouTube. There's the invite to go to our Discord server. Ask any question. There's a lot of people in there who could benefit from, a lot of people there who could answer your questions, and you could benefit from their answers. And it's not just me in there, you guys. It's actually more of our community is in there than I am. I'm in there browsing and seeing what people are saying, but Andrew and a whole bunch of people are answering questions before I can even get to them. So get in there and do it, right? Yeah, so I mentioned in here, when you look at aircraft, Charlie, you notice it says any plane for spot landings. Typically, what we're doing is going into backcountry areas and looking at strips. So I recommend a bush plane of some sort, right? Certainly a 172. We typically don't go faster than that, even though some of you do fly faster planes. In this picture, you see I took out the Decathlon with my livery on it and had a ball. I did an inverted for part of the flight. I only did about 20 minutes of the flight just to see where it goes. And it won't fill our whole 3 hours that we typically do on Saturday, but we will do some landings. So we got enough room to do landings and see how that goes. And so thank you, Krabby One, for that flight plan. That's great. And a big welcome to the YouTube listeners who've tuned in. This is a live stream of our Saturday group fly. Come join us. For those who aren't used to using 24, go to free flight and we'll go from here. We'll pick the plane we want, typically first, and away we go with whatever you want. What are you guys flying? That's the question. I know some of you are asking, what are you flying, Howard? But wait a minute, what are you flying? Let's just see what's available. 70 knots? Might be a little too slow. Fly a helicopter if you want, you guys. Fly a Vision Jet, but you'll have to do circles while we catch up. Here's a nice one, X Cub. Yeah, for where we're flying, tail dragger, beautiful. Here's the NX Cub in tricycle gear. Yeah, that'll work too. An aerial advertising one. Huh. Let's try something I haven't flown. You know what I mean? We can just drive up the mountain ridge, right, Mike? Or hike it. You know, you guys, we could do that. We could stop at one of the airports, we all get out and we just look around. Somewhere where there's maybe a village or maybe something interesting, right? Look at this thing. Cruise at 126 knots. Okay, I can do that. This thing should do it. I don't know what the difference is between the aerial advertising one and this one. No, passenger aerial advertising. Huh. Haven't got to that part, but I probably could. Trying to cover as many certifications as I can before Tuesday so that I can show you guys what they look like, right? Mike's got his hiking boots on. Surly Dev says the NX Cub's a beautiful plane to fly. Wasn't there a livery? Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was in here. And I just went to these two. That's the only two. Wait a minute. Could be more. No? That's it. Okay. Anybody got an idea when the marketplace opens up? Anybody? Anybody? When's that marketplace opening up? When?
Next year.
Next year. Really? Really? You're kidding.
Nope.
They actually that long. Wow. Wow. That's a surprise. Actually, I thought it would be soon because, you know, it's been delayed. But flight conditions, pick your own. Go live if you want. I like to, you know, pick something else. Something like middle of the day where you got lots of live preset. I don't necessarily need live. Maybe we do. All players for sure. All players for sure. I'm doing this because some of you, it's still new to you. You finally got 24 working and now you're wondering what to do. Now, we want to be able to put the flight plan in here. So it seems this is the way. And down at the bottom, see what I've done? Open up this. EFB, go here, go there. Pretty sure we do this. Load from PC or wherever you hold it. Pick it up. And two things we do from here. There was something about, last week there was something about we don't have to send it to ATC. Is that what I heard? I'll just use my mouse wheel. But certainly send it to avionics, and then it'll put it in here. That's what we want. Boom. And sure. That did not put it there. Okay then. Maybe I should load again. Load it again. Load from PC. Maybe I didn't double click it or something. Double click. There we go. Like that. Send it to avionics. Well, that's a new one, you guys. It doesn't work. ATC sends it. Okay. Send it to file plan with ATC. Huh. There we go. I'm sure we used to send it to avionics. I'm going to do that anyway. But anyway, ATC sends it. Good. And where is this all happening? Well, California coast. Think of all the songs that the Beach Boys made about California. We're heading into the desert. So isn't it, well, this week is desert, next week is snowy mountains over in Europe somewhere. You know, I mean, you know, I think Switzerland and stuff like that. You know, we're going to go there. I've been doing some missions with a helicopter. Some of them not so successful. You know what I mean? Is that the blue prop lever? What? Does the Cub have a variable pitch prop? If not, that is a very inefficient design. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this isn't good. I didn't look at the ceiling for this thing. Typically, fixed props are up to 14,000. We're going, I think Mike mentioned we have to be 13,000 at one point, you guys. So think about that. Certainly pressurized airplanes would be the best at those kind of, but you know, you can still, in real life, you can still fly to 13,000 feet in a 172. It's really pushing it. The air is really thin. The airplane's performance is really bad. You really got to lean it when you get up there, you guys. Above 3,000 feet, really start leaning using your mixture. All right, unless you got a different plane, right? Okay, so everything's ready to roll, rock and roll. And let's get rolling. And let's have some fun with it. If I'm not mistaken, it's a day that ends in Y. What? Commenting on the thumbnail that comes up when you choose the aircraft. Prop was in feathered condition. Oh. Huh. Huh. Sir Dev says, I'm streaming my MSFS 2020 view in Howard's Discord if anyone wants to jump in and stream their view too. Cool. Way cool. And maybe I'll open that up and bring it over now and then. And Sir Dev, we could set you up so that you can stream to us the way that Andrew and the rest of them do. We could do that after today's stream. I mean, we'd have to work on it off stream, right? And Simuflyer, I'm sure I put in the P-38. I'm sure that's what you're flying. And why is it that you're not showing up as a P-38? Would be good to synchronize our time so that we can compare scenery. I have no idea what time I'm flying on. I could probably find out. Let's go ready to fly first. Someone's right on top of me with the same exact plane. Okay, Andrew's already in the air. Of course he is. Let me just see what time it is. Does it tell me my time? I guess this doesn't say anything. Distance, heading. Maybe EFB does? Does it show me current time? Anybody know? La 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 la. I only use it to load flight plans so far. Huh. I have no idea. How do you find what time of day I picked?
EFB right at the top.
EFB right at the top. Okay. Open the EFB right at the top. Right up there. In tiny letters. That's why I can't see it. Okay. 12:50. It's the date it is today, the 14th, but it's 12:50. There we go.
Yeah, I saw the time and then I checked my actual time and it's like, nope, that's not the time, so.
The time? What's the time?
I.e., I don't have
English
it on real time.
is my first language.
Something else you want to
Time.
check, people, is make sure you're not on that you're not on real live weather or live time. I'm assuming I'm not because I see a whole lot of tags. So
Yeah, I see a bunch of tags too. We're good. Time out. Time out the wazoo. Yeah. Flyer, I'm really disappointed in my P38. I'm sure I installed it. Maybe I need an update. Is there an update for the P38? Is that
Nope.
what I'm doing wrong? Son of a gun. I put it in there intentionally so I could see your plane in our streams. Let me just have a quick look at my community folder here. P38. Da-da-da. Maybe, yeah, it's here, but maybe my sim has disabled it. Right? That's probably what it is. Yeah. You need to be on all players, not live players. Huh. It moves it over to live, right?
Sometimes.
No, I'm on all players. You know what? Let's just go here. I'll come back in. You guys go ahead. P38 version 112. I'm going to have a quick look. Just to solve the whole all players thing, you guys. Take a look over here. Flight conditions. I am on all players, not live. And over here you can pick anything. You can turn it off or AI or live. That's okay, but the multiplayer one is the most important one right here. And this is what he's making a point on. Surly Dev says make sure it's on all players, not live. All right. That's the one. And that's the one I'm on for sure. Pick whatever weather you want. But that's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Let me check something here. I want to just check this because I intentionally went to all this work so I could see planes properly. And I'm just wondering why I can't. You guys continue on. I'll catch up. Let's go to community, maybe. I think. And probably P38 up here. Yeah, it says installed. P38 Lightning. Doesn't say the real version number, just says 000. Yeah. Okay. I was curious.
I'm too far away. I can't make out enough of it, enough detail on his airplane to actually see.
He was an airliner, so.
Yeah. Well, he's not an airliner to me, but I'm not sure if I actually seen as a Lightning yet or not. And yep, that is a P38.
All right, so make sure that aircraft is on Ultra. Here?
Yep.
Aircraft type, real-time online, no. Multiplayer's on, blah, blah, blah. And this is where we are for all of you watching right now. Southeast Asia, make sure that multiplayer check marks are on. This is what you want in the online area. I got to show it a few times when we do these streams because some of you, this isn't brand new to you. You finally got your sim running or you finally jumped in with 2024. Give me a hint. Check that air traffic is on Ultra. Air traffic. Air traffic. Oh, air traffic in career. Oh, that's cool. Air traffic. Let me think now. Flight model, flight interface, global rendering quality under graphics. Okay, there we go. Global rendering quality. Right.
Yep.
Right
it's here. Like 4th or 5th from the bottom.
From the bottom. Okay. Oh, you mean right down here? I thought I saw it a second ago. Air traffic. Traffic airport quality. Ultra. Air traffic. Is that it? Air traffic?
Air traffic is on Ultra. So yeah, air traffic on Ultra.
There we go. It was on medium. Ah. Got it. See? That's probably it right there. All along it's been wrong. And now I got to go to the EFB and do it all over again. But that's okay. And then let me just show you someone else's screen because everybody's tired of seeing my screens now.
Yeah, it says character quality on Ultra as well.
And let's go over to Andrew. Are you streaming to me? Nobody's streaming to me. Okay. Are you streaming to me, Mike? Nope. So I got to go look at some other setting. What'd you say? Character quality? Okay.
Yep. Yes.
Mamma mia. You know, let's just get everything right before we get going, you guys. Sorry for the delay. Up here again, global rendering, is that it? Character?
Yeah,
maybe?
Same place. It's just it's up a couple from where you just were.
Okay, so let's just go down here. Character quality, Ultra. Got it. Okay. Got it. Let's go. Rock and roll. EFB, ba ba ba, do 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 do, boom, boom, boom. Load. Save. Somewhere over the rainbow. File it, Howard. Just file it and move on. And then I picked, now I'm going to pick a different time. Was it 12:58 or something before? Because some of you synchronized. Somewhere around there. Close enough. Start the flight. Start the flight! Somehow I have green airflow ribbons flapping around and in my plane. Yeah, green airflow ribbons. Oh, that's a toggle on your alpha, or it's a toggle. Alt 6 or something like that. I had that happen the other day and I had to figure it out. Well, this isn't the right time of day. It wasn't here before. Okay, fine. Did I pick PM instead of AM? Let's come over this way. 9, 10, 12. Okay, that's it. Okay, dokie. Look at that sunshine. I'm gonna have to move it into
Dev.
Tracker works. Yeah,
It's
baby.
I think it's under assistance in 2020.
All right, that's what I got.
But I don't remember right off the top of my head.
I don't remember. Codename 6 is on the roll. Flight interface, aerodynamic visualization.
Yeah, that's 2024 though, Dr. Notham. But I think it's in assistance in 2020. But I'm not 100% sure.
6, Alt 4, Shift 6, 5, 4. I did it by accident. I turned it on and then I had to turn it off. Control 7, 6, 5, 4. No. Alt 7. Oh, the whole mouse thing focused on your screen, you guys, gets me every time.
Yeah.
Here we go. Every time. All right, so all those keystrokes I was trying did nothing. There it is. No, that's POIs. Oh, wow. It's actually got a departure POI. Oh, just like in missions, you guys. Look at that. If you need guidance, there you go.
Yeah, that's what you get if you send it to ATC.
Huh. Rocking and rolling. I like this screen. This is a nice screen. I love this little plane. I forgot. I haven't used it for forever. Let's see if it can handle where we're going. You know what I mean? I think we're doing a right turn out, you guys. I think. But let's go get the lab map. I see Mike's with us. That's great. Mike, how's it going on your screen? Just follow Andrew, you guys. He was the first to take off, I think. Probably.
Well, there was three. There were some other people buzzing around, but I am on the flight plan.
Okay, so you're on the flight plan? Okay. This flight plan goes this way.
West.
Oh, and then you turn right. Yeah. So we got to go this way first. We got to go south and then turn right at the first. RW163
turn
or whatever.
Right at. Don't forget, you have to turn left at Albuquerque.
At Albuquerque, that's it.
Hey, Flipper Ally, good morning.
We're going to stay low and flow, you guys. Low and flow. That's it. Low and slow. Holy moly, I hope they fix that whole screen focus thing, because I'm trying to trim, I'm trying to turn. Nothing happens till you bring your mouse back to the screen. Oh, we had that the early days of 2020. Anyone else on 2020, Surly Dev says. Good point. Who's on 2020? Who's on first? Who's on second? What's on second?
I don't know who's on third. I don't know who's on third.
Looks like Mike's got his head tracker working. And Andrew, you didn't adjust your camera again. It looks like you're sinking way down. You never did pull it down a bit, right? Or did you try it? Yeah, that's probably better. Try that. That's better. I'll make your face a little bigger too. I'll fix that part. But you didn't give me much frame to work with over here, right? So I'll get it. All right, let's see what's happening. Flaps up. Oh, what a cute little plane. I got the tricycle one for a change. just for fun.
When you guys get on the magenta line, I'm going to recommend at least 6500.
So Kiwi Craig says I'm on 2020 because 2024 says internet connection and won't start. So your sim can't see the internet. What's with that? Head tracker worked in Tech Alpha and from day one on release. Oh,
Yeah,
you don't have the Toby though, right?
Yeah, mine's been fine since day one too.
Yeah, and the DLL was there even in Tech Alpha. Yeah. No, that's the Toby one that gives everybody's had grief with. Mine works now. And I showed on, when did I show? Thursday night? Did I show how to do Toby? Yeah. At one point, Little Nav Map is saying 14,000 feet. Yeah. Yep. That's it. I think it was you, Noiseboy Mike, who said we got to be at least 13,000 to get over the top. So, Mike, your head tracker, you're still using what is it called? OpenTrack is your base that you're using, which is a DLL that's already in there. And some people were saying to fix the Toby part, you got to disable the OpenTrack or rename, not disable it, rename the DLL. Just put .back or something afterwards. And then it won't find it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Right?
Even in 2020, with my OpenTrack Track IR, I didn't have to do anything because it automatically uses the built-in Track IR stuff. And 2024 was the same way. First time I loaded in and turned on my head tracker, it just worked.
It just worked. Set an option in OpenTrack to undo the registry setting when stopping OpenTrack. Huh. Charlie's been doing some homework. You know what I mean? It's funny, I get to hear real airplanes over my head while we're flying. So what are we at? 6,000 feet? Looks like we're going to have to climb higher than that.
Well, the first ridge line, I'm at 65, and I'm probably going to top it by maybe a couple of 100 feet.
Give everybody an idea where I am. So there I'm at, I've got it set for 7,500. We'll see what happens there. Yeah, 75.
Yeah, I'm at 65, and I'm probably a couple of wingspans over top of the peak as I went past it, so.
There we go. All set. Look at the countryside. Sweet. And when we see some airports, let's do some spot landings, you guys. See how we do. So, Sorty Dev says, anyone else on 2020? Maybe we get a show of hands inside both chats. Twitch chat and YouTube chat. Just give us an idea if you're on 2020 flying, and then we'll get together there. And we're using Southeast Asia servers again. And there's something back there. Something up there. Okay, I do see some tags. All right. One's in chat for 2020. Two's for 2024. Okay, that's a good way to do it. Noise by Mike's in 3. There's always one of them, right, Andrew? It's always one of them. We had two.
What's that mean, Mike? You got both of them going?
Maybe it does, right? 3 if just here for the bants. Okay. What's a bants? For the what? Yeah. So we got a lot of 2s.
Okay,
Hermit's using both, isn't it?
I'm confused.
What?
SimuFlyer just put a 1, which means he's in 2020. How did we see him?
Well, it wasn't. There's no way to connect the two, so he must be a 2. I think he's just throwing it in there. APU inspector's on 3. I guess we could say that 3 if you're just watching. Viewers, welcome. Come fly with us. My screen's boring. Let's go to someone else's screen. Let's go see what Andrew's up to. Ah, nice view. That's from Andrew's plane, you guys. For those who haven't seen us on stream before, we have the technical capability to look at other people's screens. I've got that all set up. I see that my camera, though, is all messed up. What's going on here? 1 second while I fix that. Like that. Here we go. Boom. I think it's fixed. Maybe it's not. There's still a couple dots there. What a distraction. Things got messed up once I moved.
And for those of you in a normally aspirated aircraft, don't forget your mixtures.
Mixtures.
Because we're at 3,500 feet even at takeoff, so.
Yep. Just the easy way to do it, you guys, is pull back your mixture until you get max RPM, then push it forward a bit. That's the general rule, and that's even the general rule in real life. But if you really want to do it fine-tuned, then you read the POH, find out what it is for your aircraft, and it'll be something like 50 degrees rich of peak, or it could even be something lean of peak. So you find your peak EGT, and then you back it off or push it forward to whatever it's supposed to be. So that's the more fine-tuned way to do it if you've got an EGT gauge. But the general rule is find your max RPM with your mixture, and then back it back a little bit. Auto mixture is your friend, yeah. Well, Deadeye, do we have auto mixture on anybody's system, or is that something you turn on?
Yeah, but, that's it. That's in the sim.
A lot of us do real flying, and there's no such thing as auto mixture or auto anything, so we don't even have autopilot most of the planes I rent. So I like to do it manually. But certainly these things can reduce your workload when you're flying. I must be in between players because they're, have you tried that, the colored players tags that we had in 2020, Andrew? Or do we have access to that?
I haven't put it in yet, so I will assume it probably won't work, but you never know.
So we have a plane, we have an airport coming up. It does say 25 feet for its elevation. Is that right? No. 32, 35 feet. 32, 35 is probably the length of the runway, so 25 feet. Is that the elevation of the thing? So we don't have to be at 7,000. What's with that?
If you want to go
It's
over
at sea
the
level.
if you want to clear the ridges, you do.
Yeah. So I have cleared the ridges. Huh. And then I'll just drop down and land. See how it goes. Well, back to my screen for a second. Look behind me there. There's the ridges we cleared. Some of you are behind there. Mike Audio, MP Stacks. Grubius is up ahead. Dr. No Thumbs down below. He's going in for a landing. Rumpelzuck. Oh, there's some of you down there. It's just hard to see white tags on gray sand. All right, autopilot off. Pull the power. I'm heading down. In between mountain ridges. Cool. Just pulling power. Look at this. Just glide down. La la la. Just lurking and learning some things. Well, APU Inspector, thanks. Make some suggestions. Ask any questions. And we got lots of resources, lots of people who know answers, and we'll all help out where we can. Heading down on a forward slip. Oop, still gaining some speed there. Full right rudder, full left aileron. Should not be gaining any speed. All right, let's try it this way then. La la. I'm going in. In between. So welcome on a Saturday. I'm going to get some music going here after my first touch and go, and then we'll get some music rolling in the background. And having some fun on a Saturday. Everybody's welcome, whatever platform you're on, Xbox, PC, any version of 2024 and any version of 2020. I think we got the bases covered. I'm going to bet you guys are at the airport. Now that would really make the ears pop, you guys. Went from 7,500 all the way down. I'm descending at 3,300 feet per minute. Ears are popping. My speed is not exceeding 104. I'm still in the green. That's nice. And the flight plan, way to go, Krabby. The flight plan is right in line with the runway. So if you align yourself on the flight plan, you'll be aligned with the runway. Nice work. Nice work.
Sure what airport you're at, because I'm on the magenta line according to my...
Well, I'm not on the magenta line, but I'm almost on it. Let's go see where the strip is. Oh, maybe it's over here. No, that's the town. Oh, the airport should be over this way. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's just got tags in front of it. You're not at this airport, Andrew.
Nope.
It's the first airport we come across. Two Cats just subscribed for 10 months in a row. Drum roll. Oh, don't have a sound effects board. You guys, my new replacement sound effects board should have been here by now. Something's going on with shipping. And it's nothing to do with Canada now. We can't blame Canada for that. You know? Coming in. Hot. Hot, I tell you. Some of you are here already. Maybe even walking around. Wow, that's a long floater halfway down the runway. This plane just wants to fly. No problem. This thing goes in and out. Logistics in a nutshell. Super Ty says, what's that all about? 3 different flight plans showing little nav map, GNS 430 flight plan brackets, all different. Wow. Really? Huh. Don't turn too fast. Wow, this thing can't handle a turn. Eeh, it's a delicate little thing. Guess I'll have to work it more delicately. It's not a 172 that can take a beating. Keep on ticking. Here, I'll come off here. I'll come off the runway for those coming in.
Yeah, that's weird. I've downloaded the same. The flight plan is the same file, and in the cockpit, I'm bang smack on the magenta line, and in little nav map, I'm way off to one side of it, coming back towards it.
That happens in missions too. When you do missions, if you follow the brackets in the sky, they're to the right of the flight plan. If you put on autopilot, it puts you over to the left. So it, you know, that's the sim. All right, sitting here watching planes come in. Bad for wheels, yeah. No, I'm not going to blame it on the rocks iced fire. I'm going to say that it was just bad. Too fast a taxi for this little plane. I've been flying different planes yesterday and collecting pictures and videos for my lesson on Tuesday. And they can take a corner like that. This one here, I took the corner too sharp in this little plane and it just buckled. Yeah. So now I got to be more delicate. Yeah. They're lightweight. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's Dr. No Thumb, you guys. Look at that. Look at that guy. Is that cool or what? Boom. Here's his view.
For PC.
Here come some planes in nice and slow. I just saw a caravan go by. What else went by? I haven't flown the R66, Dr. No Thumb, but I hear from you and from others that it's the most stable. Because certainly the other helicopters are not. So I'm playing around with different things. I saw a new utility that popped up that I tried. It's called the Helicopter Force Trim. So it's something I want to mention, you guys, and I'll just mention it to you. There's the P38 the way it's supposed to look. Look at that. So it's working for you, Dr. No Thumb. You must have the latest version of it. I'll have to go find out where I bought it and go get the latest version, because mine is showing up as an airliner. Cool. We did lessons in the past in 2020 on the R66, which is what Dr. No Thumb's flying right now in 2024. The R66 holds people. I'm sure if I remember, it's a turbine version of the R44. The R44 is very common, holds 4 people. The R22 holds 2 people. So that's the general rule, right? That the naming of the thing typically tells you how many it can hold. And I see them around here, where I am here in Florida, Kissimmee Airport. Lots of them. Lots of R44s, but certainly lots of R66s. And you see that 3 in the back, 2 in the front. There probably could be 3 in the front. The helicopters we had at Grand Canyon had 3 and 3, which some people are surprised to hear. 3 abreast, and in the back there were 3 abreast. So. Mike Audio is right in front of my plane. Put the brakes on, Howard. Do not run him over. Do not run him over. Look at that R66. That's a beauty in the Robinson line. There, Mike's out of the way now. Okay. It's all right, Mike. I wouldn't have run you over. So let me just mention this. It's not a lesson, you guys. We're not going to be here to learn anything. You don't want Howard lecturing. But I want to mention this. Helicopter force trim. In the H125, which a lot of us are using, one thing we discovered was it did not have trim, even though we have trim set. You got to have trim. In your airplanes, you got to have trim. In your helicopters, you got to have trim. You're not going to hold the stick. And we talked about this basically on Thursday. So I found this helicopter force trim on flightsim.to, and it's for 2024 to give us trim. And what really is happening here is the H125 in real life doesn't have conventional trim switches. It has what's called force trim. And so they did model it correctly. Now we have to have force trim. Now what I've just had a quick Discord text chat conversation with Flights with Joel, and I mentioned about this add-on, and he mentioned that the latest patch brought force trim to the 125. I still couldn't make that happen, so I did some testing before I put this in. I couldn't get force trim working. I put this in, and now force trim works. So he says that this force trim from flightsim.to will wreck the native force trim that's now available. So I need to do some more experimenting. So far, it's working well for me, but this is something that I guess had to add in all the way up to Monday of this week. You know, Monday this week or Tuesday this week, we got the new patch. So maybe force trim's working better now. The idea behind force trim is simply this, that you push your force trim trigger button, whatever you've mapped, put your cyclic where you want it, typically in a forward kind of thing. Here, I'll go back to me, you guys. Typically in a helicopter, you would be like this to go forward, and then bring your force trim back while you're holding it. So you press and hold, set your attitude, bring it back to center, and let go. And now your helicopter stays in the proper attitude, and that's to save fatigue in holding down your stick, right? So now the H125 has it natively, apparently. That's what Joel says. I trust him. He tests these things. He knows helicopters. And so now I'm going to take this utility out and see if I can get force trim working properly. But you know, you got to have it, especially if you're doing missions. Missions are going to kill your reputation if you don't do it right. And I'll just put that in there, right? Her happy little cub, yeah. Yeah, it's smiling. Yeah, and that's what it is, you guys. I mean, that's always been this plane, whether you got the tricycle or not. And it's like that in real life. I've seen these at the different air shows that I work, and it really is like this, you guys, in real life. It's the cutest little airplane ever. The EAA headquarters in Oshkosh had one of these sitting out in front of the door. You could see that on the way in. It's just so cool. Don't forget the horror movie streaming in Discord. Surly Dev says, AKA me flying. All right, let's go. Let's go over to Discord and see what that looks like. Where would he be? Over on our server somewhere, right? Do you know where he is, Andrew? Streaming here somewhere. Where are you streaming, my friend? Probably in general. Yeah, there he is. He's in general. Okay. Watch stream, and let's bring that over just to give him an idea. Here we go. Look at that. And we'll just take that to a full screen for a minute. And let's just see what's up. It's too bad we can't make that into a complete full screen. I think we did at one point. We went to the person and then said view full screen or something. When we did the decathlon series, we did that. But anyway, there he is in the happy plane also. And look who's flying it. Otto is flying it. That's Mike's co-pilot. What are you doing with Mike's co-pilot? I didn't realize the front gear had 2 wheels. Oh, it doesn't. It was just aligned with one of the back wheels. Okay. You can see a P-38 now, Howard. Okay. How did that happen? How did you make that happen? Look at that plane. All right. All right, we'll be watching that. I'll bring it over now and then. Let's bring it back to here. And you guys can see that too. If you tune into our Discord server, you can go and watch those screens too. All right, the P-38. Let me just have a quick look here around the grounds. P-38 is right there in front of me. Look at that. How did you make that happen? Tell us the secret, because it looks great now. And Mike's asking Surly Dev how to get the avatar in there. Yeah. How do we do that? Yeah. Really, Super Ty says. The FS20 Cub has a different front end than the 24. They're both happy planes, but you're saying what's the difference, right? Ah, Surly Dev's on 2020. That's how he's doing it. Okay. Super duper. Well, this has been great. We all gathered. We chatted a bit. Some of you are walking around. There's no mountain to climb. There's nowhere to go. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's like a seabed, right? If there were a lot of water, maybe this place would be flooded, right? And Dr. No Thumb's the brave guy in the Robinson. Yeah. Super duper duper. Let's go. All right, let's use the same one we came in on. 23 looks like the most aligned with wind when I went past that windsock. So let's depart on 23, which will be the same direction we were flying. We probably got to catch up to Andrew, which is like 6,000 miles away. So then we're going to start calling him Firewall, and I'll have to get a new handle.
I'm only doing 100.
I know, but you didn't even stop here, did you?
Well, that's because I was on my autopilot, and my 530 had a straight line going from start to finish. It didn't have the intermediate waypoints.
Oh, really? On your 530? Yep. Oh.
Yep.
I'm going to cross the runway quick before someone comes. Oops. I need a phone number to call now. Still got brakes on or something. This thing is kind of sluggish. Remember, you guys, if you actually leaned up there at 7,000 feet.
Unlean on the way down.
Unlean on the way down. Below 3,000, you should be full rich. There, it seems to be sluggish. Maybe because I'm on the gravel. Let's see what happens here. Hi, Mia. How you doing? I want to say hi to Mia. And she's getting back in the plane. She's coming along. She's got the happy plane too. Nice. It's the happy plane day, you guys. Well, there's the runway. It does not look that long, but we got the plane for it, right? We can do this. Okay, looking right. Looking left. P-38's leaving. Howard's leaving too. 1 notch of flaps. And I'll take off behind the P-38. It's awfully zoomed in, isn't it? I wonder what's normal. Rock and roll. Don't hold up the runway, Howard. There's a lot of people that want to depart. This thing's real easy to fly, you guys. It just pops off a runway. I am not getting power going here. Ooh, what's going on? I got full power? It's got to be a brakes or something. Yep. I had already taken the brakes off, but my cursor was not on my main screen. You guys, this is going to kill us. We had this in 2020, and we hated it. You got to keep that mouse over on your active screen or you're in trouble. I do have head tracker, but I really don't like the sitting position. It's back too far. So I got to figure that out, but I don't know what number to change yet. All right, flaps up. And we should start our climb, right? Start your climb. Let's go back to Dr. No Thumb. He's zooming. Look at him. He knows what he's doing. He did. His big airliner. Yeah, Mike, you're seeing it as an airliner. Check it again now because he changed something and I see him as a P-38 now. Oh, maybe you don't have that in your community folder, right?
Yeah, if you don't have the Lightning, you're going to see an airliner.
Surly Dev says, do I remember right that you said we should be able to take off with 0 flaps? Oh yeah. It's all about runway length, right? We don't use flaps in small planes for takeoff. Everybody thinks you do. Even in your lessons in the sim, they have you at 10 degrees flaps. Even if you spawn in with a 172 and you're getting ready for takeoff, they give you 10 degrees flaps. You don't need it. And in real life, you're only using flaps. You got to read the POH for each plane. But in the small planes, unless you're taking off from a very short runway, you don't need flaps. It's made for short field takeoff. All right, this plane is made for bush flying. You can fly out of small airstrips. And I say small, you guys, anywhere from even 1,200 foot airstrips, which is really small. This plane can pop out of there. A 172 can just make it with 10 degrees of flaps. So anything, I'd say anything under 2,000 for the length of a runway, anything under 2,000, you probably need 10 degrees of flaps and make sure you get off in time. And also for obstacle clearance, if you got trees at the end of the runway, you might want to use 10 degrees of flaps and use VX instead of VY. VX is sharper to get out of there, but it's also, it heats your engine up more because you're not getting much airflow. You're at a slower airspeed. All right, but you want to be VY, which is the ultimate efficiency. It gives you enough airflow for cooling. It also gets you up in the air. It might not clear an obstacle, so that's why you would use a flap. But 0 flap takeoffs, you guys, is normal and expected from examiners. And if they want, they'll say, oh, well, we want you to do a performance takeoff and we're going to use VX. That's all they'll say. You got to know what VX is for your plane and you're going to be using flaps. Anyway, just thought I'd answer that, and sorry it was longer drawn out than. So no, it's not bad practice at all. It is normal. It gives you, normal performance. Plane was made for that. No flaps. Flaps are used mainly for landing. And if you're in things like the Spitfire, and Andrew can speak more intelligently about the Spitfire than I can, but the Spitfire
put
doesn't
flaps
use
down on takeoff.
Never. Yeah, never flaps down on takeoff. They're only made for landing, and they're only one position, down or up. So that was made to help with your landing. And that's it. And people are actually putting flaps down. They don't know better. They haven't had any lessons. They're putting flaps down, and they're trying to take off in the Spitfire and going, this plane is hard to fly. Well, it's hard to fly even normally, but with flaps down on takeoff, I'm surprised you'd even get off the ground. That's 2 barn doors that are hanging down from the wings. You got more drag there than you ever need. Doubt you could even get in the sky, Andrew.
I think you might, but you'd need a nice long runway here.
Yeah. Which they didn't always have in the war days, right? They had a grass field. A nice long runway. Mm-hmm. So in this plane with 2 flap positions, which would you choose for landing? Again, how short is the field? The shorter the field, the more flaps you're going to need. You need more drag. Once you get down to that runway and you flare, those flaps will give you lots of drag and put you down on the runway and get you stopping sooner. They add more resistance, you guys. And don't forget that you have a flap speed that you have to be lower than that speed before you drop your first flap on when you're coming into land. And many people just use flaps for brakes. And, it works in the sim. You're not wrecking anything. But in real life, flaps are not brakes. But, there's a lot of people that, they didn't take lessons and they're not going to. I get it, you know. I was just tuned in yesterday to a stream. He had no idea why he stalled. He thought it was because he changed the barometric pressure. It was nothing to do with that. So, you know, I mean, I understand. He just hasn't had any lessons. He doesn't know real flying. So he was changing the barometric pressure because there was an announcement from ATC. So he went to change it, and all of a sudden his plane stalled. Well, he wasn't paying attention to his airspeed. And his airspeed, he was just too high. And he just fell out of the sky. And then he went into a spiral. Do you know why? Because he pulled on the yoke to try and pull back up again. Never in a stall do you pull on the yoke. You actually push the yoke.
I was going to say, yeah,
to get more airspeed. So, you know, he didn't know anything. He's got a following. He's got a community. People love him. So he just doesn't know how to fly. And he's blaming barometric. It must be the baro. I changed the baro and I stalled. I don't know why. And then he says, and does this kind of plane always spin? And how do you get out of that? It was like they all think it's a bug, and he's discovered a new bug. So I had to leave. I was giving some advice in chat, and I thought, no, I'm bugging them. They won't believe me. I left. It was like, I'm just annoying people with the facts, and they don't want to lecture. I mean, I get it, you guys. So you know, I was just giving them a lecture when I shouldn't have.
Yeah, and certainly some of the planes actually will have a tag or a placard on the wall somewhere or something that will actually have flap speeds, because sometimes you can get a minimum. You can get, you know, flaps 1 can be at this speed, but you have to slow down even further before you can do like flaps 2.
Yeah, and it's true. The white range, if there's a white range, and there should be on your speed indicator, right? But take a look inside this plane that I'm in right now, you guys. There is no white range. When you look here, it's all green, right? On your RPMs. Well, that's your RPMs. Where's my airspeed? Oh, there's a white range. I'm sorry, right
yeah,
there. Yep.
VFE. That's velocity flaps extend, if I remember right, Howard.
And on the, that's right, Andrew. You got it. And even on here, you guys, you can see it has a Y. It has a R, right on your flight ticker strip, flight strip, airspeed strip, Howard. And then here you see a Y. That's your normal climb speed. Here's R, which is your rotate speed. You see it's just above stall. So you can actually use these as your guide for your takeoff, your rotate, your takeoff, and VX and VY.
Yeah, certainly, Dave.
And there's my white range for flaps.
Which sim are you in? 20 or 24? Because apparently there's differences between the X-Cub on the two. So.
Yeah, this is in 2024, you guys. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you're actually Howard. You've got trike geared, aren't you? So you're in the NX Cub. Right. Certainly, Dev might be. He's on 2020, and he might be in the regular X Cub, which is the tail dragger version.
So I'm going to back off my RPMs, and I'm going to increase my mixture, pulling my mixture. See how the RPMs go back to red again? So I got to pull them back manually with my throttle, and then now I'm going to pull the mixture out. Oops, too far. So you pull the mixture out till you get maximum RPM, and then adjust. And I'm climbing over 7,300 here. Looks like we're going that way.
Oh, certainly Dev's in the monster, the trike gear. Okay, so you're in the slightly bigger version of what Howard's in, but it's still the 2020 version, so it may be slightly different.
Things Howard has on the left are on my right. Right, so Surly Dev, yeah, that's the difference between, that could be the difference between the working title version and the old version of avionics, right? If I remember correctly. Good point. I did a whole session on avionics for 2020, but now I gotta think about it for 24.
You have the map in the right half of the big.
Yeah, the PFD part is in the right, and then the engine stuff's on the left. But I'm sure that the working title gave us an upgraded. Is there two screens on that one? Or is that a single screen? Single screen, yeah.
Certainly, Dev, you see the box on Howard's screen there? You see the box up in the very top right-hand corner? That's a toggle between single and split screen.
Right. How do I get back in there? Right up here. Let's just show you in close. Right here it says split. There we go. Now I got my nav screen out too. Look how far away I am from the flight plan. And that works too because, you know, this is typically the size. Vertical works still here. But you can tell just by looking at your heading indicator, I'm way off to the right and I'm finally turning toward where I should be. But you can see the broken line here. There's the flight plan over there, so I got to head toward it, and these will come together into a straight arrow. And I'm heading that direction. You can see it's over here too. I'm heading towards it. Do a merge angle of about 30 degrees. That'll work. I'm up here alone.
Yeah, there you go.
Victor Mike Alpha, how you doing? One tag. That's all I see.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and that button at the top there in the top corner, that will toggle back and forth between the two.
Full and split. There it is. And like GPS, I have my map showing north up. Yeah, north up is. Some people like that. In flying, we're taught to use where you're flying. Like right now, I'll just give you guys an idea on this. Right now, you can see ahead of my plane. Ahead of my plane, there's a mountain. People who use north up can actually run into terrain because it's not what they're seeing up ahead. North up, and they're flying across this way toward the west. Up north or ahead of them is not where they're going. It really messes some people up. But others love it because, you know, now I'm going south and it shows you going down this way. You know, some love it because of that. In flight, ground school, and in airplanes, talk to any CFI, they'll say, we used to have paper maps. You orient your map to the direction you're flying, honestly. And if you're flying west, you would turn your map so that you see what's ahead of you. And then when you're flying, you look out the window. That's the idea. You look out the window. It's VFR, right? What's up ahead of you? Oh, there's a mountain. What's on the map? Oh, there's a mountain. You look down, you see there's a river coming. You look on the map, there's a river coming. So this is why we use not north up, all right? We use the direction we're flying. That's how you orient your map. And that's what that's the option you have in your electronic maps now too, north up or not, right?
I cheat on the 172 with the 530, 430. I have the main navigation screen on the 530, and I scroll. I go one left on nav for the 430, which takes me over to the terrain screen. But it's also set north up. But the main map on the 530 is, or no, the main map on the 530 is north up. The one on the 430 is pointing in the direction I'm flying. So I get both.
There's Andrew in his steam gauge 172, looks like Andrew. Oh, you're in WB Sim.
This is WB Sim.
Because of the AOA gauge. It's now a new signature thing.
Yep.
We just got this working on Thursday night.
This is how you tell if you're in standard or WB Sim.
Yeah, I can tell as soon as I see it. And I mentioned it to Jeff. I actually sent him a Discord text yesterday or Thursday night, Andrew. I said, we put your WB Sim in and checked it all out. He was really happy to hear that.
Yeah. Well, he was in with the discussion that I saw, that I found out this is what the guys were doing, is if you activated it through the My Library off the 2020 installation, assuming that you have 2020, it'll actually put the 2020 172 Classic in your sim, and it'll actually deactivate the 2024 Steam Gauge version. And then you can actually put the WB Sim back into it because the one that it uses is still there.
Yep.
And Jeff was in that Discord discussion, so I don't know if he had a chance to try it or not, but he was in there, so he sort of knew about it theoretically.
Yeah, it's not about Dev. It's not about orienting the map with the compass. It's really just orienting the map so you know what's coming. And this is dead reckoning and pilotage, you guys. It's basic flying skills you learn in ground school and then you practice in the air. And in your check ride, they'll be doing the same. They'll have you do a diversion, and they'll say a sick passenger or the weather's coming in low when we didn't even expect it. We didn't expect a weather phenomenon. So find the nearest airport and let's do a diversion. So you have to do pilotages and dead reckoning. You have to be able to look at physical things you can see ahead of you. And when you have the map oriented so that it's north up, people are looking, do I look left? Do I look right? I mean, which way am I going? Like, it really messes people up. In your car, your GPS looks straight ahead. Now, you can do north up in your car too, but most people use the default, which is where you're headed, straight up. And you look ahead and say, there's the street I'm going to turn on. It's coming up, it's coming. Okay, now I'm turning, right? Same thing here. There's that river I expect, and there's the intersection with the train tracks. I'm good. I'm in the place I'm supposed to be. And that's how you learn to fly in real lessons. So figure out what works for you guys, because it's your plane in your sim and what you're most comfortable with. That's the bottom line. There's no real flight instructors watching over your shoulder and getting you to do stuff. So it's really about enjoying the sim and enjoying the flight, right? Do what works for you. So, okay, what's Mike talking about, right? UAF006, just type in route, exclamation point route, and you will know the starting and ending ICAO code. I don't memorize it, right? Because it changes every week.
Can you
changes
turn
every
the map
day sometimes, right?
F map.
So, Noise Boy Mike, what are you talking about that I missed? Okay, you're talking about something in Remove from Just Flight. What's that? The WB Sim mod? What are you talking about? Sorry, UAF, just type exclamation point route, okay? Try that. Here, we'll do it for you. No worries, no worries, we got you, we got you. There you go. So the ending ICAO code is Woodlake
042.
042. And in the US, you can use those three characters. You don't need the country character. And let's see where I am now. Okay, I'm back on track. Yeah, thanks for your patience, right? So Mike's talking about the WB Sim mod. Oh, so you can't buy it, you're saying, Mike? From
No.
Just Flight?
No.
Well, if we can
When
make
20
it work,
when-
why don't people buy it?
When 2024 came out, because nobody knew this would work, Robert pulled it from sale.
Really? Asserted it bounced off a mountain while looking for L&M settings. Oh, I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So the only people right now that can download WB Sim off of Just Flight is people who have already bought it, because it's no longer available for sale.
But I'm sure if you go to Discord, sir. Oh, maybe, I don't know. I don't know where you can get it from. We
You
can't
can't.
give it to you because it's
No,
their product.
it's a purchased product. You cannot get it. If you don't already have it, you cannot get it.
Yeah, but I wonder if they'll offer it on a website. They could easily offer it on a website, you guys, because we
Yeah, but
figured
it
out how to
doesn't-
make it work, right?
Yeah, but it only works for people who had 2020.
But they
If you
can
don't have
offer the zip file, and why can't we enable the 2020?
It doesn't work.
You
It
have to own 2020, right? You're saying, right?
You have to have the 2020 Steam Gauge 172. It will not work in the 2024 version.
So you can't turn on the Steam Gauge 2020.
If you don't have the Steam Gauge, if you do not have Deluxe or Premium Deluxe in 2020 and still have it installed, you cannot activate it. Or I shouldn't say that. I don't know if it needs to be installed or not. But if you own Premium or Premium Deluxe 2020, you can bring the Steam Gauge 172 into 2024, and it will overwrite the 2024 version. If you don't own Premium or Premium Deluxe 2020, you cannot get the Steam Gauge 172 from 2020, thereby meaning the WB Sim enhancement mod will not work with the 2020 version.
So I think
2024 version.
Jeff should post the directions instead of just talking about it. He should post exactly what we can do to make it happen. And there's an opportunity there for him to make money again on his add-on, because it will work in 24. He just has to say what conditions it will have to be to make it work.
Yeah,
Why is
it's
my
actually
flight plan showing behind me when it's really ahead of me?
and it's actually Robert's product, not
Right.
Jeff's.
Well, yeah. I mean, Jeff and Robert. Yeah, yeah. I mean, their
Yeah.
product, their website, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, I guess depends which way you're going there, Surly Deb. Yeah. Don't change it just because I said it. Do whatever works for you. All right, where am I? Why is my GPS saying that the flight plan's behind me? 110 knots? I can do better than that. You can pop out your screen, you guys, if you want a more detailed look at your screen. You can just put your cursor over top of your display, press the Alt key on your keyboard, it turns into a plus, and then click it. And now drag that to another screen. I happen to have a Flight Sim Builder G1000 screen, but it's still fit on the screen. And now I've got, and once it's on the screen, you want to press Alt Enter and you'll get it full screen. Now I've got it sitting in front of my face, so I don't have to see the screen here. I can do that now.
And one correction on that is you have to do the right Alt key.
Oh,
because it
I
doesn't
always
work
use
with
the
the
right
left.
Alt, but I guess I was using the right key. Yeah.
You can right Alt click
Yep.
the displays in 2022. Yep,
Yep.
works in 2020 as
That's
well.
where we learned
Always
it.
has.
Yeah. Why? Why did no one tell me? Oh, those of us that have extra displays. No, we did say it in other lessons, but you might have missed a lesson, sort of, but that's okay. No, why did no one tell me this in block letters? See, he's getting away with the auto mod not catching him, right? Because he's doing one posting with one letter, with one word, and another posting with one word. He doesn't have a whole sentence, which would catch him, right? On all caps. That's funny. All right, I see Groovious Doom up ahead, but I don't see too many others. I'm sort of went off track and now I'm back on track, so I guess everybody's ahead of me now. Understanding myself is something I've been aware of for a while. Yeah, your coworker was one of them, Mike says. Oh, was one of them what? Microsoft did refund the money for the 2020 purchase, which was kind of them. For the 2020 purchase. Interesting, right? Groovious came back to show the way, saying it slowly for emphasis. Yeah. Okay, let's go see who else we got going here. We got Mike happening right here. Mike! Oh, look at your clouds. You must be on live weather, right? Live weather looks wonderful. Look at the mountain ridge. Yeah. Maybe I'll go to live weather. That looks great. Wonderful. All right, let's see what GPS says. GPS says I should be way off to the left. Huh. Independence is the next big runway coming up. 207, is that what it says? Can that really be the name of the airport? The ICAO code is 207? Seriously? Seriously? Yeah, my GPS is really messed up. In the plane, it says I got to go the other direction. And it turns me around. Maybe it hasn't picked up this leg. That's probably it. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's put some music on so Howard doesn't sing. Let's go over here. And let's go over there. And we'll play like... Because we're in the back country, let's play this. Somewhere.
Fun part is there's an airport off to my right that according to the tag is called Chicken Strip, but it doesn't show up on Little Nav Map.
Chicken Strip. I got it on Little Nav Map. Huh. Of course, then again, I haven't updated my Little Nav Map. There it is right there, Andrew. Oh, you don't have my screen.
It's not on mine.
Interesting. Chicken Strip KLOO. Probably OO instead of 00. But look where it's taken me. I put it on autopilot, you guys. It went straight south. It thinks my autopilot is... It thinks my magenta line is way over there. Hey, there's actually a Salt Lake. Not Salt Lake City. There's a Salt Lake. Ha! Well, isn't that funny? What's it doing? Where is it going? Do not use autopilot. I have chicken strip. Yeah, I do too. Right there. Chicken strip. Airport has no comm frequency. Do you believe that? An airport that doesn't have a comm, not even a CTAF, not even a Unicom, nothing? Must be nothing. Must be nothing there. Some little washed out. I need all the time I get to climb to the altitude we need. Uh-oh. And you know what? I'm heading into mountains. Look. Guess I'm high enough. But look at this. What am I doing? A shortcut? That's nuts. Anyway, I'm going to take autopilot off. Because that's not doing me any good. Let's get back on track. Back over to Dr. No Thumb as he checks out the area. Does that pilot operating handbook on your dashboard actually work? If anybody has a float plane, here's the one lake you can try. Oh no, there's another bigger lake later on. Chicken strip has KLOO in my little map. Imported the last data on MSFS 2020 now and then. Yeah, maybe that's it, Rumples Up. Maybe it's because Andrew might have imported scenery from 2024 and maybe it doesn't show up. Because I didn't re-import scenery with 2024. And every time a new version pops up of Little Lamb Map, I go, nah. Why do we need a new version? Well, maybe it'll go get new scenery. I don't know. I'm just tired of updating it and then now there's shortcuts somewhere else and so I just leave it. Thanks for following. Drums of Mankind. Wow, what a handle. And for those of you who are in YouTube right now, thanks for joining in. It might be most of us who know each other, right? If you're new to this and you're new to the channel, say hi. We'd like to hear who's tuned in. Too many chicken strips and you'll definitely be heading to the loo. Wow, Mike, you are so on top of stuff. Yeah. Some don't know what that means. Skip to the loo. And Dr. No Thumb is kicking up a storm. Look at that. I'm right over Salt Lake. Wow, it is a salt lake. Look at that. It's not even blue. Maybe it's just salt. Maybe there's no water. I don't know. Dr. No Thumb's our man on the ground. Our boots on the ground, you know? Yeah, for this kind of territory we're in, Mike, you know, we're going to see horses and cattle and, you know. You know music, that's for sure. So no, it looks like Dr. No Thumb found an airport. Now he's inspecting the grounds. So you're on live too, Dr. No Thumb? What weather are you on live? Looks like you and Mike both are on live weather, right? Because you've got some gorgeous clouds. And you got some gorgeous scenery down there. What are you guys doing to make it so good? I'm at 9,000 feet when I don't really have to be. And I doubt there's anybody near me now. It's way off course, so I got some catching up to do. Live weather 1526 UTC. Got it. Hey nerd, how you doing? Nerd droid. Where are you today? We are in the desert in California. This is a flight plan made by Krabby One, who's in chat with us. He submitted it to our Discord server, and that's what we encourage everybody to do. It's not just where Andrew or Howard want to go. It's also where each of you want to go. Today, we're in the desert. Next Saturday, we will be in the snowy mountains before Christmas on ski planes. It's gonna be a slip slide in a way, you know? Anybody in chat play the fiddle? I took formal violin lessons, but not fiddle. Alright, live weather and real time, right? Or no? What did he say? Live weather and Nebo! 39 months.
Live time.
Live weather and 1526 UTC. Okay, 1526. 15, way back here. 15. Somewhere around there. Okay. Yeah, that's very dramatic. Yeah. Very dramatic. Mountains coming at me. Ooh. Ooh, is that beautiful? Look at that. Ooh, that's sweet. I like it.
Maybe that's why the rest of us can't see you guys, is because you're on live.
I still see Groovius. I saw you beforehand. I thought I put live weather on, but I don't have the clouds you guys have. No, I'm not on live time. I'm on live weather. Live weather's not going to affect multiplayer. Mike's on live weather and live time. -1 minute. What? Oh, I see. Put it on live time and then -1 minute. Hey, that's cool. Where'd you learn that? You're such an ingenious guy. Do chicka do do bum bum. Yeehaw! Live weather shouldn't affect other player visibility. Yep, absolutely. I absolutely agree with you. I see Krabby One in the distance, so as I climb over the mountain, I'm seeing more of you. Obviously, you're over the mountain. Got it. I'm at 10,000 feet, you guys. Yep, make sure you're on all players. Yep. Not live players. And down on the farm, hello all, Srap's in the house. How you doing? Family stuff, yep. I get it, but thanks for tuning in and saying so, you guys. And that's the way to do it. We all understand Saturday commitments. But if you can spare the time, come and join us. And if you can't, say hello, but we get it. We're gonna miss you, Srap. We'll see you Tuesday, right? Thanks for tuning in. Oh, listen to that mandolin. Woo. The most used emote this year are 616 times and butter 211 times. Wow, that's cool. I should look for those stats. How do you get those stats? See you then, Shrap. Thanks for tuning in. Cool. Sir Dev says the DC6 emote 159 times. 4 out of your 5 top ones. That's great, Sir Dev. Thank you. And Thursday, I think Thursday, Super Ty said that I think we are the 3rd most watched, I think he said, out of all the streams. I didn't make 2 or 1, but you know, there are some really hard-working streamers out there that deserve to. Maybe check my Twitch recap. My Twitch recap. Boom, boom. Yeah, maybe. Others can see me, but I can't see them. We've seen this so many times before, Captain Zhang. And I'm not offering a solution yet. I have to think about it for a second. We've seen this before.
That's usually what happens when you're on live players. Other people can see you, but you can't see them.
Right. Turn that music down for a minute here. Yeah, go back and check the screen on the world map where it says live players, all players. You want to be on all players. Uh-oh. Do I still have a link for plan? Should be flight plan. Nebo, just type flight plan. I'm going to disable plan. I never copy stuff over to that. Plan, wow. When did we start doing that? Route. Plane. Huh. I guess it's not a custom one, right? Plan. Huh. Maybe it's a default command. I don't know, Andrew. Where do you see it? I don't see it anywhere. I typed it into my search. The plan link, we want to disable it because it's an old plan, right? I don't even populate that thing. I thought it'd be a custom plan, but plan, right?
No, just give me a sec. I get rid of it.
I see route. I see flight plan. I see plane, P-L-A-N-E. There's plan. I got it. And this is an old one from Grand Canyon. Let's get rid of that. Okay. I'm third on Super Tie's list. I feel so special. 418 hours. 4,359 chats are sent. Wow. Oh, really, Surly Dev? Is that how you do it? Commands, plan, delete. Cool. Yeah, I'm not using any command line stuff with it. I just make them manual inside Stream Elements. That guy's really burning up the strings, isn't he? Yeehaw! That does it. I'm going to take a shortcut. I'm going to cut across so I don't even go to Independence. Wait a second. Oh, you have to go to Independence. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Good advice. Krabby, I see you. I'm heading towards you. Right under my left wing there. I presume you're at Independence Airport. So Krabby, tell us more about this flight plan, why you picked it. You posted it in our Discord. I'm encouraging everybody to do the same. We have a place in our Discord server called Flight Plan Ideas. And please, even if you just put in an idea, we'll figure out the flight plan for you. If you post a full flight plan, and Krabby One even put in an animated GIF for some of the screenshots, which was cool. You don't have to go that elaborate though, you guys, if you don't know how to do any of that. Just put in an idea, we'll figure it out and we'll go there. And we'll highlight you because you picked it for us. That's cool. Followage. Okay. 1 year and 2 months. Look at you. 24 days and 17 hours. And Surly Dev has spent 0 seconds watching ForderLearnToFly. Well, that's a slap in the face. That's funny. 0 hours. 0 seconds watching. I wouldn't give him a second. I love it. Now that's more like it. Look at my mountains. They got snow on. This is what it's supposed to look like. So I had to change it to live weather to get that. Yeah. Everybody's way down there. Okay, heading down. As fast as I can. So those of you who ordered Collector's Edition, it's on its way. I got a notice saying it's finally been shipped out the door. Wow. From Germany. Wow. I don't know how long it'll take to get to the USA. Noise by Mike's been following ForderLearnToFly for 3 years? 5 months? Has it been that long, Mike? Seems like forever, right? We've been hanging out for forever. 4 years. Holy moly. All right, let's do followage, you guys. Year-end followage. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't forget when you're descending, full rich when you get under 3,000. Yeah, that was a nice collection. Let's just run that one again. Seems like forever. That's a good thing, though, Mike. That's a good thing. Good to know you, man. Wow, look at this. Just flat. Is this where they do their speed runs with experimental rocket airplane stuff? Because, you know, it seems to be a lot of flat nothing forever. Victor Mike Alpha's up ahead as I circle around to come down. 34 months, Mike! Thank you for your sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for your devotion and your support. Appreciate it a lot. Balloon, cool. Wow. Rudder pedals are touchy. Or the plane is just touchy. Or the operator's just touchy, you know what I mean? Captain Zach is out of his plane. Look at this, you guys. You cannot be aggressive with this plane. I tried to do a normal turn. Look at that. Doom, 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 doom. Low and slow in the valleys. Yeah, Surly Dev, yeah. So lightweight this thing, I just turned it a touch and just dipped a wing. I gotta be more careful with that. There's a helipad here too, look at that. Alright, this still isn't anything interesting to walk around in. We gotta find an airport where there's stuff around and we can walk, explore, you know. Let's gather around the campfire, everybody. Sigma Flyers over there. What a beautiful bird. Look at this bird. And it's a lot of fun to fly, you guys. P-38 Lightning, look at that baby. Oh, look at that hot air balloon. I haven't seen them flying yet, other than the cutscenes, right? Look at that. Who's in that? Is that you, First Wolf? How you liking it? Is that the one with a small little propeller? You can pick the direction instead of just at the mercy of the wind. Way cool. I hear a P-58, P-38 behind me. And even here, you guys, no flaps are needed here for takeoff because it's a nice long paved runway. You can do practice though. Put first flap on and see if you can pop it up real quick. Look at that. Someone knows how to fly a balloon. Right on the helipad. Do you believe that? Precision? Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Close enough. Look at you. Who's in the balloon? I think it was Fierce Wolf, right? No, maybe that's over there. Hot air balloon. Don't know. Actually, I can't tell. But anyway, nice work. Good job. Look, he's heading back out. Is it DJing? No, DJing's on the ground. I'm not sure who's in the balloon, but he's doing a great job. Maybe that's AI generated, right? Huh? Here comes Captain Zank. How you doing? Is that the 42 or the 62? Can't tell from the distance here. Crabby one's up ahead. Victor Mike says, out of my way. Okay, I'll get off the... Hang in there, Victor Mike. He's got wings dipping too. All right. Go, Howard, go. A no flap takeoff because we got lots of runway. We're right about there. That's probably rotate there. We're good. Yeehaw! Let's take this thing up to VX. Victor Mike Alpha there is kicking up the dust. It's nice. Krabby one's down there. Let's go see where Krabby is. What's he doing? And let's go see Dr. No Thumb, you guys. Oh, look what he's doing. He's always got some kind of nice view, doesn't he? Don't forget, next Saturday we're going to be sliding down mountains with skis. That's the plan. Krabby must be low to the ground. He's kicking up some dust here, right? He's in the 172, G1000. Look at that. Where are you, Dr. Nolan? Are you in our area still? Alright guys, let's go find some place where we can walk around and check stuff out. How long do we want the flight plans to be? Either time or distance. Typically fill 3 hours, right? So I would say 2 hours and 20 minutes are ideal.
The way it works, if you plan it out and it says an hour and a half, that's probably good. Because that's about how long it takes.
Yeah, hour and a half to 2. And we land at runways and we do other things, right? Hour and a half to 2. When you plan a flight, you guys. We've had them for 3 hours and we have to split them into next week, right? Yes, this is next on the flight plan. Start to climb, Dr. Northam says. Viper Strike, how you doing?
Yeah, when he says start to climb, he's not kidding. Because you've got to get up to about so around the 14,000 range.
14,000? And it's out to the left, you guys. Left turn out. Do it. I'm at 5,000 right now, but I see snow-capped mountains. That is possible. You can togo your 747 on the runway at EGCC and then shift C and exit the plane and watch it fly away. Really?
Yep.
And ask me how I know, he says. Ha! That is cool. Music by Epidemic Sound, you guys. Royalty free, allowed to be played on both YouTube and Twitch. It's a subscription per month. That's part of my overhead expenses to run the channel. Kada! Howard sings a phrase without his reverb. You know? You know what I mean? I don't know. What do you want to hear? What do you want to hear? I'm not getting very good performance out of this baby now. And I'll bet you anything we have to check our fuel lever too. I bet you in this plane there's no crossfeed. Yeah, just thought about it. I'm so used to flying planes with crossfeed. Look where Dr. Notham is. That's where we're headed. That's where we're headed. Yeah, I was on left. Now I'm on... probably nothing. I have no idea. Can't read it. Oh, it's on right. Okay, good. Turn it on completely. Head to the mountains. Here we go. Find a way in. Andrew's way up there already. He climbed. See what you're saying now. Sing it. Country style. Bluegrass. To go with the music. Flying in the mountains. I'm loving every minute. Yeehaw. Oonchka, 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 oonchka. Dun, da, 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 bum, bum. Yeah, I mean, these kind of songs are fun, right? This is sort of like a guitar that, like in an Elvis band. You know, this would be them, right? You know, ladies and gentlemen, Elvis Presley. Ah! You know, this is the kind of music to come in on, right?
You know the what you just did, the way you just did that, Howard, reminded me very much of Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Kermit the Frog. Yeah. Yikes! I'll never fly a balloon because I don't set its parking brake. You'll never get back into it. Mike, it's true, right? Mike is notorious already.
Yeah, he's only done it once, but nobody will let him forget it.
This is like Travis picking Nashville sound, the Nashville numbering system. I don't know, it's just beautiful. The view from the heli is great. No kidding, right? You can go anywhere, do anything. It does have a ceiling though, right? You know? Typically helicopters, a lot of helicopters, have a ceiling of 5,000 feet. The air just gets too thin for those blades, right? Yeehaw! You're on the ForderLearnToFly Country Channel. You know, it's funny, guys. On in my Tesla, they have I have streaming music coming in there. Everything's done through internet. And there's a channel called the Garth Channel, which is Garth Brooks, right? And you think, wow, a whole channel devoted to Garth Brooks. He certainly got a lot of hits, right? So you just think, did they play Garth Brooks all day? I mean, don't you want some variety? And you tune in and it says, all the hits from Garth Brooks and the artist that he loves. And that's how they get away with it, right? And the artist that he loves. So you will get variety, but definitely country oriented. Yeah. The Garth Channel. Full power climate, 4,000, right on. Let's go back to Mike to see what he's doing. Yeah, he's up there. He is up there. You got really nice graphics, Mike. You got sharper, whiter, I don't know. What do you got for a card? I can see now I'm going to have to kind of do a circle here. I'm going to have to do a circle climb because I'm too close. Just to give you guys an idea, you're like this. The speed is decaying down to stall. And I'm not going to clear the top. Or if I lower the nose, I'm still within range, but it might not work. Looks like someone is stuck back there too at the mountain. Or it's a helicopter. Yeah, hypoxia, not anxiety. Yeah, so true, right? And as Kada knows too, because she's a pilot in real life, as Kada knows, you guys, hypoxia is a very real thing that we're always taught about in ground school. And some of us have an indicator right in the plane, a CO2 indicator or even an oxygen indicator. And they teach us the first thing you're going to feel is euphoria. It's like, this is great, I love flying. You look at the person and go, you okay? Maybe you got a lack of oxygen going to that brain. I'm following Victor Mike Alpha because he knows what he's doing in the 208. I am not going to, this is not going to end well. Look at it. Ugh, I am in trouble. Now, really what you should do is a circle. Well, I could still do it. I'm going to turn. I'm going to turn and circle up another 1,000 feet before I go over that mountain. So that's the right way to do it. Why would I risk it? In real life, you'd be scared right now. It's like, oh, I can't make it. I'm going to die. Now just keep climbing and circle around and come back in. Pick up another 1,000 feet. I'm at 10,000, you guys. So you're going to need at least 12,000 over this hill. You're struggling in your 182 RG. So Kiwi Craig, you got it mixed, right? I'm sorry, you've got it. I'm not even paying attention to my flying here. You've got it mixture set. We're at 10,000 feet, you guys. You might have to pull that mixture back and get more RPMs.
There's no might about it. You will.
It depends on the plane, though, right? I mean, it might be turbocharged or something. It's the key for more power, yeah. Leaned out, okay. Downdrafts and mountain rotors. Cool. This is Kata flying, you guys. She flies around mountains. She has instructors that know mountains well. So I'm now 1,000 feet higher than I was when I first approached the mountain. I'm going around one more time. I want to have a buffer of an extra 1,000. And I'm climbing the whole time. I've got a positive rate of about 400, 500 feet per minute. Nice and easy. I'm about 10 knots above stall, so I won't fall out of the sky. Rubius didn't make it up, managed to land and turn around though. Oh, that's cool. If you can always, you can't always land on a mountain, right? We're getting there. We're gonna do it. Here we go. I said I just needed another 1,000, so I'm going for it. You didn't make it up. That's too bad. But at least you could figure it out, right? And that's not always the case, you guys. You can't always land on top of a mountain, right? All right, let's see what happens now. I don't know. It's looking pretty ugly. Tendency is to pull that nose up, but then we're going to stall. This is a good test.
It's also very bumpy up here.
Don't stall. Don't stall. Don't stall. Yeah. Is it worth? It is worth the effort, Krabby says. This is his flight plan, you guys. He did this to us. It's Krabby's fault. What are friends for? I think I'm gonna make it if I can hold this attitude. Is there any other lower part I can go over? Maybe right there. Okay, what about over here? Maybe right there. I think there's my lowest part right there. Yeah. Just for that extra buffer. I'm going here. This is the aerial advertising tricycle, and you can see at the back, there's the hook. There's the hook for aerial advertising, which would then pull from where the gear is. It would pull that banner. I haven't done that yet in the missions, but, can't do everything. Let me see if I can get a better view here of where I'm going. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. Then you know if you're going to clear it. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. This doesn't help, this view. You can't tell if you're going to clear it. Looks like I will. I don't know. Now, Mike's got Say Intentions turned on, and he's listening to the mentor. He's got me tuned in as the mentor. That's the new addition to Say Intentions. This looks like I'm going to hit it. Oh, man. Did that take your breath away or what? Holy, man. Actually, I saw Dr. No Thumb here, and I didn't know where he was. I saw this beautiful lake. It's like, where is he anyway? This is the kind of thing, you guys, I'm going to show you on Tuesday. This is the kind of thing where you have to rescue someone on a side of a mountain with a helicopter, and you can't land your helicopter on the side of the mountain, or it's full of trees. And you will crash 2, 3, 4 times until you figure out what to do. And it's not worth it, that kind of mission. It wrecks your reputation. Yeah. Nebo says, the stall horn is taking his breath away right now. Then the wind shear knocks you off. Yeah. So I needed that extra buffer to get over the ridge, but look, I still didn't have a lot of space, you guys. I was still, just made it kind of stuff. And I'm sort of on the flight plan. It's over this way to the left. So Dr. No Thumb said it's worth it. He's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Whose screen is that I'm looking at? Could be Dr. Notham. Yeah, look where he is. He doesn't have as much snow as we got, right? Whose screen is that? Oh, that's Mike's screen. Okay. Look what Mike's looking at. He's got lots of room. Look at him. So his mentor advised me to be aware of my oxygen level due to my altitude. That's cool. Also said I'm most likely to encounter turbulence due to the proximity of mountains. Just concerned for my safety. See, I got your back, Mike, and I didn't even know it. Now that's an automated mentor built in to say intentions, you guys. You pick your mentor, you can pick your co-pilot, and look what it's doing. It's like talking to him while he's flying. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's all AI generated, and it's interesting. It's entertaining. You can pick Two-Tone Murphy if you want to have a good laugh. He's very knowledgeable, plus the familiar voice and attitude, which is cool. We've been talking back and forth, Mike says. Cool. I don't know. Now I have another ridge I didn't expect. Okay, what are my options? What are my options? I'm not going to make it over that one. Maybe over there. I'll go this way while I'm climbing. So you can get down low and look at that scenery, but you're going to have to climb again anyway. Look at it. Look at this stuff. So I was heading over that ridge and I knew I wouldn't make it. So I'm now going this way to climb some more. Kata says mountain flying is fun, but also gives you a whole next level appreciation for weather and the effects from terrain. Absolutely. And there are volumes of books written on mountain flying from experienced mountain flyers. And where Kata lives in BC, the mountains are all around her, and she could easily head in that direction with a CFI that knows the area. So Meyer says I had to get to 13,000. The 404 Twin Titan, Nebo says. Cool. Haven't flown it. You're liking it. I got to get over this ridge or I'm way off track of our flight plan. I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. I'm in trouble. Well, maybe not. You're so dramatic, Howard. 125 knots, ground speed 78. Yeah. Do you hear the little beep now and then? I'm pushing it. I am pushing it. I am close to stall. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. It was nice knowing you guys. You're not going to make it. I don't know. I have no options. I have no options. Going this way. I'm going to stall and fall into that little tiny lake. Man drowns in a 5-inch lake. Yeah. Pretending he knew how to fly. Yeah, that's true. That's why I keep looking for lower peaks to go over, right? This one looks doable if I don't stall. I'm about 5 knots above stall speed. Yeah, maybe over that little one there too. Yeehaw, look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is more like what we're going to be doing next week with ski planes. Everybody grab a ski plane next week. We're going to be skiing with airplanes. I don't think this was a good option either. I think I'm sinking. I'm sinking. And what were you sinking? See my stall speed? I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm going to make some tracks on the ridge here. Yeah, baby. And then I'm going that way? No. Then I'm going that way? I don't know. I picked the wrong route. This is not the right way to go.
Good morning, Jeffrey. How you doing?
Jeff is in the house. Trouble is when you don't know what plane, and then the thing jumped on me. What plane you were flying in? Yeah, we know. We know. We learned. I told you how we learned, right? The minute we saw it, we said, we are in a WB sim. We know.
Yep. It's the AOA makes it the dead giveaway.
I cannot climb that mountain, you guys. I got to do something else. I'm stuck in here. I'm in trouble. I'm sure I leaned it out. Why have I got no RPMs? Let's see what I got going here. Go that way? That way? So I really should be going to my left. That's the flight plan. So there's an opening there. I can climb while I'm going through there. So once you get over the top, keep climbing, you guys. Don't go down and look at that beautiful scenery because you won't get over the top. I hear a beeping, yeah. It's Jane, yeah. Eee! That was taken from our lessons, you guys. Andrew and Jane were the students. And I remember saying, what does the stall horn sound like? And Jane went, eee! And Womby took that sound clip and put it into his truck. into his little vehicle. I think it was the first vehicle in 2020. And Womby put it in with the horn. And then other people grab the sound clip and they use it. I think CDL uses it when you come in for a landing or something.
Yeah, if you're on MSF's officials group fly, you will hear Jane doing the stall horn.
Yeah, I have it here somewhere. I do have it. Let's see where Dr. No Thumb is. Oh, he's over the forest. He's over a green forest. How did he do that?
And so on the Womby's luggage cart thing, Jane is the horn and TC is the siren.
Did that come through? Might not come through. Thought it came through. Maybe not. I'll try it again. Right here. Did it come through? Nevo says bye. That's what the downdraft is with live weather. Uh-oh. So you got it, Jeff. I was saying, I'm sinking. What was I sinking? Yeah, there's a joke about that, you know?
Yeah. Jeff says, what were you thinking? I don't snow.
I don't snow. Deserves a drum roll, he says. My sound effects board is dead, you guys. It didn't make the trip properly. Something happened. So I've got another one coming. I thought it would be like in a few days, and it's not here. Look, I'm in the clear. I can breathe again. Am I ever anywhere near on track? Am I anywhere near where I'm supposed to be? Yeah, I'm actually on the flight plan. Ooh, baby. And Dr. No Thumb's way up ahead there where it's greener and meaner. And take a look at this. I almost stalled coming over that ridge. And look, I'm trimming, but nothing's happening. There we go. You gotta have the cursor on the right screen. Gee, it drives me nuts. They fixed that in 2020. I got too many screens here. And you go over and click on Little Nav Map, and then your plane has no controls whatsoever. All right, let's pull back some RPMs on this baby. There we go. Getting up to a respectable speed now. Don't think. Yeah. Just fly the plane. That's Halle Berry. Executive decision. She tells Kurt Russell to just fly the plane. He says, what am I forgetting? Oh, flaps. What am I forgetting? Oh, gear. She goes, he says, now what am I forgetting? Just fly the plane. It's true, right? As if it's that simple. OMG. You know? Look at this stuff. Holy moly, man. And this is on the flight plan, too. Krabby One, you are amazing. I mean, we were going across desert. It wasn't that exciting, but it was majestic. Now we're in this like, ooh, baby, this is sweet. Look at this scenery in here, you guys. This is 2024 I'm in. Wow. See, Jeff? I'm getting better in my retirement. I do watch movies, and I remember them, yeah. The flying ones, they seem to stick. Ask me about some other movies, like, I don't know. Yeah. Heading to 042, okay. 042.
That's the destination.
Wow. Way over there. Okay, I'm nowhere near that. Who's doing that? Wraith is, okay.
Wraith Tempest, yeah.
This hidden valley is great. No kidding, Grubius. Isn't that wonderful? You're up ahead of me there. Isn't this beautiful? This is where Dr. No Thumb was already. Look at that. There's lots of exploring down there. Yeah. There's the green trees that Dr. No Thumb was showing us, too. Look at that. And a river way below. Yeah, we're following a ridge line of a river. Yeah, that's cool. Look at that. Awesome. Nebo says, Krabby won. This is nice. Yeah. A beautiful rainbow going into the valley. Mike. Ooh. Isn't that sweet? Look at that. Take a picture, Mike. Put it up in Discord. Anybody want to take a picture, put it on Discord and screenshots. And don't forget, we have a new section now called Photography, World Photography, where if you're in World Photography and you take a great snap, post it. Which is awesome. I see there's only one in there so far. I thought more people would put... Maybe a lot of you didn't get into World Photography yet, right? I've been busy with career stuff. And by the way, Tuesday, part 2, you guys, career mode, Howard's endeavors, strategies, tips and tricks on career mode. What I'm loving the most about it is the missions, because you get to do flying in places you never thought of. You get to do flying according to criteria. And you get to do flying in different airplanes. And you get to have people in the plane or cargo in the plane. Or I just did my first crop dusting. What's that all about? So, you know, it's variety. It's doing something with airplanes other than what we do on Saturdays, you know? I actually like the missions inside the career mode. And you could do those forever. Just keep picking variety of missions. So I'm going to show you some of that. It'll be more hands-on this Tuesday than it was last Tuesday. There was a lot of background stuff to show you first. Now we can show you more flying. And I'll probably do a mountain rescue and a helicopter just to show you how hard that is. That's probably one demo. And the crop dusting is new, so, you know, I'll get some tips from you guys who are already doing it. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang with a CH. It's a flying movie to look forward to, yeah. Absolutely. Why are they remaking it? It was already good, wasn't it? All right, back to Andrew. See what's happening in his star. Ooh, he's got himself a rain shower in front of him. That's nice. Isn't that nice? And in real flying, you guys, you just go around it. Unless you really want it. Keep in mind, too, that you are VFR in the missions. You go into cloud, they'll ding you for that. You don't have an IFR rating, right? An SI mission in Say Intentions. So, Jeff, I have not yet. That will spoil you for any 2024 mission. Well, then I don't want to do it yet. Yeah, I'm going to get into that. I have to finish. This is a huge endeavor. I did a part 1, part 2 career mode, and I didn't realize how much work it would be. More than my normal lessons. So I'm working overtime, trying to fit in every single hour, losing a bit of sleep, you know, sometimes 1 in the morning, just trying to finish something so I can talk about it intelligently on Tuesday. Right? Icebergs in a PAX mission B-38M from Cologne, Bonn, Germany to Nikola Tesla, Belgrade. Now that's the name of the inventor, you guys. Nikola Tesla. It's also the reason why Musk picked Tesla to be the name of his electric car series. And famous inventor. But it's the name of a place, yeah. 123 PAX on board. Passengers on board. Flight level 360 at 464 ground speed. Cool. Now is that a mission? Right now in a PAX mission. Yeah, that's a mission. How'd you get up that high? You must have gone right for the airliner certification, right? You went for it. Grubius is higher than I am, which is a hint. I better start climbing again. I'm cruising along at 129 thinking, I love the scenery. This is wonderful. Let's just do this for a while. And then I realize that maybe I should be climbing some more. Nice picture right there. Does anybody know the toggle for the HUD? What's the toggle for the HUD? When I go to take a picture, I don't want the HUD information on there. WB Sim 172 has also eliminated the 1960s hand mic. We all wear headsets these days for hearing protection. Yep, and I've been in planes.
True. It's not there anymore.
I've been in planes that still have the mic. I don't know if it was the 150 I was in, but and I had to use it. The jack for my headset, for the mic part of my headset, the jack was not working. It was all scratchy and didn't, you know, it was loose. They need to resolder it, and I didn't have my soldering iron with me in the cockpit, you know. So I had to grab the mic and use it. You put it right up to your mouth and you just speak right into that thing and listen to the speaker that's in the plane. Honestly, that's how it works. It's cool. On my screen, it looked like the rainbow. The 404 Titan still has a hand mic. Cool. Oh my god, if the jack does not work, what else is not working? Yeah, that's true, Jeff. Well, they're old planes, right? As snags come up, they fix them. Might be too late, but you know. I've had all kinds of things go wrong on old planes, honestly, including the battery die completely because the alternator light was burned out. During my run-up, I was sure I saw the alternator light on when I did the test. During run-up, you guys, you actually do a test like that. Oh my gosh, this place is gorgeous. I have to come back here and explore some more. Absolutely. Flight school owner. Yeah. Who need 3 wheels? 2 are quite enough, Jeff says. Yeah. Hey, we can handle any emergency. That's what we're trying to do. Rubius is over to the left. Oh, because he did the turn already. Okay, so there's a turn coming up. Might as well turn while we're climbing. Look out! More hills. Climb! Another little lake. Boy, this would be great for some float flying, right? Good pilots can do with 1 or 0. Maybe then with floats. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Probably some little log cabin there in real life. Loving it. Probably hates it every minute there's a plane nearby because all that, you know, nature, the sounds of the birds, the water, peace, and then a plane comes in, you know. Snow! Jeff, join us next Saturday. We're going to fly in the mountains where there's snow with ski planes. Next Saturday's ski plane adventure. That's what I'm going to call it. And it's probably Swiss Alps or something like that, but we'll find a great place to go. I found a few already in the missions in 24 because I had to do some helicopter rescues, but you know, we'll find something that's fun. We'll go skiing down the glaciers, you guys. Maybe even a race, right? I'm not seeing a lot of chat going on in YouTube. So YouTube, you know, I started streaming there because people asked me to, and then I see that there's only 5 users at a time. We've had 79 views. The average view duration is only 6 minutes. We've got 5 concurrent viewers. Hi, and I see that 3 of those are those of you who are on Twitch also. Call it doing snow with Howard. What? It will attract a lot of viewers. Okay. Not sure about that marketing ploy. I'm not sure. Simu Flyer, Mia Scully, Mike Audio, I see you all there on the left. You'll be making a left turn as you climb some more. And I'm going to make it. And I am at only 9,000 feet. I'll make this ridge. Wraith, I see up ahead. Grubius is leading the way. I just kind of see, like, where's Grubius? I should head that direction. Yeah. And Andrew's like, he's long gone. I'm going to start calling him Firewall, right? Doing snow with Howard. Oh boy. The one thing that I avoid when I come to Florida. This is pretty dense down there, you guys. You would not be able to do an emergency landing like we used to. We used to be able to travel through the trees with our airplane. Now you just touch the top of one of those trees, kaboom. And I know this from the missions. Try to get a helicopter in a tight little area. Nick the tree. Boom. You crashed. There goes your reputation. Attention span issues for some. Oh. Well, probably more interesting things. Probably more dramatic things. Probably more, you know, entertainment on other channels. People do skim, yeah, for sure. Iceberg. Skipper Jeff, your voice in SI? Iceberg's asking you, Jeff. Is your voice in SI? In Say Intentions? So Mike, I wanted to ask you, I'll probably ask you off stream again. I said this Thursday and then I never followed up, but we want to be able to turn off the ATC inside the sim when we want to use Say Intentions, right? So we don't have both of them. So I'm sure it's a simple click probably in communications or online or something like that.
I think there's 2 places you have to go. You got to turn 8 voices down and a couple of something else. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there are a couple of things.
He made me some screenshots. He'll send them. That's cool. And you guys, there are tutorials for say intentions. After I learned some stuff from Mike, I went back and I saw that there were videos that Brian had made, and he started right from the beginning. How to set up say intentions, how to go through like he did all the basic stuff that we need to know. I did it also on a Thursday night one time a few weeks ago. We went through say intentions setup, and I'm now included as a mentor, which is kind of fun. I don't really want to hear myself as a mentor, but it's entertaining to hear it because I sound more intelligent than I really am. He gives all kinds of advice on stuff that I might not have even known. So it actually is pretty cool because they warn you about stuff like Mike said, you know, beware at this altitude, you know, the air is hard to breathe. It's like, you know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's an amazing product, not because my voice is in there, but because of what they're doing with it. The co-pilot, the tour guide, the mentor thing, that's just icing on the cake, you guys. That's just amazing. The fact that it can help you with ATC is the first and foremost what it does very well. And I'm just so enthused about it. We're going to have Brian back on stream again. He's agreed to come on anytime, probably on a Thursday, where we can just relax and talk about stuff. He can show us some things. He can tell us what's coming, all that kind of stuff. And we'll make sure you know ahead of time so we can include Mike Audio in the stream. Make sure he can be there at that time too. He's got a wealth of knowledge about the product. So does Jeff. Jeff's been working with Brian also. Iceberg says, Skipper Jeff, AI tour guides, India River Lagoon. He just reminded me about setting up my descent rate. Oh yeah, that. Oh, I see. The mentor reminded you about setting up your descent rate. See what I mean? I didn't remind you in real life, Mike, because, you know. Oh yeah, that. 9. No sprechen Sie Deutsch. AIKI does, yeah. Cool, eh? That's wild. Can actually translate using your voice inflections. Boy, that's neat. That's neat. Come over to Twitch and hang out with the cool kids. Oh, that's cool, Surly Deb. Mention that in YouTube chat. I thought I'd include YouTube, but I'm not sure if we'll continue that. We'll see how it goes. Low fuel on my right wing. Oh no. Now what? I can't put a plane down here. There's nowhere to go. Okay, we have to figure out a plan here. Maybe I'll still got some left in my left tank. La 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 la. Where's the nearest airport? OMG, you guys. That's not very good gas planning. There is no nearest airport. We're talking miles away. The destination, actually. Alright, I guess I'll be gliding the last part of my journey. Look at you guys. How long do YouTube VODs stay up? Longer than Twitch? I guess they stay up forever.
Yeah, I don't think YouTube disappears.
Like I make YouTube videos, they seem to... I've got a YouTube video there from when my wife and I did a Rome tour with Microsoft Official back the second year of 2020, so it'd be probably 2021 we did it.
And it's still there.
Still there. Use those updrafts from the mountain ridge. Okay, Mike, how do I do that? Quick, Kata, how do I do that? Kata does mountain flying. I'm running out of fuel. I'm in trouble. I didn't even look at my fuel gauge. You know what I mean?
Well, what's your left tank like?
What's that?
So what's your left tank like?
Yeah, I'm going to go look at it right now. I'm still looking for my fuel gauge. Oil, fuel PSI, but it doesn't actually show me.
Check your wing routes.
Check the what?
Your wing routes. Look up at the edges of your wings.
Oh, visuals. Jeepers, Andrew. Visuals, yeah. That. Yeah, visuals, you guys. It looks like 0 over there. And over here it's, oh, I still got some in the bottom here. I got 5, whatever that is. Is it gallons? I guess it'd be
Probably.
gallons. It's an American plane, right? Okay. Why are they still using gallons, you know? When you think about the metric system, you guys, which, you know, the rest of the world adopted, when you think of the metric system, it makes sense. You know, we have 10 digits on our hands and 10 on our toes. And everything in metric is base 10, right? I mean, it's all 10. And so it's so easy to figure out. Yet gallons and feet and all the rest of that stuff is like, you know? But it's what they're used to. They can't take 340 million people and say, we're not doing this anymore. They would have a fight on their hands, you know? Nebo says, so cool to stand outside your plane and watching planes land. It is cool, isn't it? It's the sounds of the real airport, yeah. Except for Dr. No Thumb, you know? Look what he's seeing, you guys. I forgot to come back to you, Dr. No Thumb. It was so cool. Yeah, you may have 10 fingers. Dr. No Thumb, I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot. I hope that doesn't infuriate you. Well, at least we're not still using pounds, shillings, and pence. Yeah, Kiwi, what's with that? Shillings and pence. Pounds, shillings, and pence. I hear talk of it, but you guys don't use that anymore. You just use... What do you use? You don't use a euro, right?
No, you still use pounds.
Still use pounds, right? Yeah. All these people are landing 737s. Oh, because you don't have their planes, right? Yeah. I'm gonna make it, you guys. I've got enough altitude here. You can see that my warning, low fuel rate warning is on.
Well, you come over the ridge at like 12 to 14,000, and the destination airport's at 2, so
yeah,
or 2,200. So
10,000 feet. Yeah. The only constant in life is change. Wow, that's heavy, iceberg. That's heavy, man. What else did I miss here? Kata says, sorry, I'm not a CFI, and I do not have my mountain training. No, but you're around them. You're near them. I know you're not a CFI, but you know you've shown us live plane videos of you flying with your instructor, and I know you're around mountains, and I'm sure you're getting tips. That's what I'm saying. You got the perfect place to practice this kind of stuff in real life, and I'm sure your instructor knows what she's doing. She's been all over the place, right? Dr. No Thumb's down there. I see. Geoman01 is with us. That's cool. Andrew's up ahead. Groovius is there. Mike Gaudio's behind me there. Cool. I can glide. Maybe I'll do a dead stick landing just for the fun of it. You know, that's how you make a fool of yourself while you're streaming. But, you know, I'm up for it. Wow. I'm on my way. It's somewhere around here. Just follow the tags. All right, I'm at 9100. I think Victor Mike Alpha is around where the airport is, or maybe Groovius is. Somewhere out there.
Groovius is just flying over top of it.
Oh, well, then that's doable. I'm cutting my engine right now. What do you guys think? 10,000 feet, cut the engine, see if I can make it happen. All right, here we go. Lean it out. Lean it out. Yeah. Turn everything off. Dead stick! There we go! Probably windmilling though, right? No, it still looks like there's a propeller running. But my RPMs are nothing. I got nothing. Okay. First thing is altitude. Well, you gotta have something on. Isn't there backup battery on this thing? No backup battery on this thing? Well, you can find out soon enough. Just pull the nose up until you hear the beeps, and then you know that's your stall speed. Let's see what it does. But right now, I'm gliding. I do want to see my airspeed though, because I want to make sure. I don't know what glide is in this, but I'm going to pick somewhere in the range of the same as, there we go, put the mouse back on that screen. Let's get an idea where we're going here. La, la. Over that way. Andrew's over to the right. 404 Titan cargo's over there. Keep the altitude till you know where you're going. Down that way. Yep. Oh, I see it. It's over the water. A dead stick over the water. Ooh, now there's a challenge. Gonna be fun. I am lined up for the runway though. That's the cool part. If you do the flight plan, you'll be off kilter of the runway, but this should be pretty much lined up. Sort of like this. I thought it was down by the water, but maybe not. This should be pretty much the alignment. Oh, I see. It's over there.
It's close. It's not near the lake, but it's close to the river.
So I'm going to extend my glide by pulling the nose up and setting up a glide speed. And then we'll see where we go from here. Probably around 65 maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Trim for that. Altitude is your friend. Dead stick, look out! Is this helping my trim at all? Yeah, it is. Okay. Get that nose down a little. 3, 4, 5. I'll put flaps on when I know I can make the field. There we go. Dead stick. Don't go down too fast. And if you need to lose altitude, you can always do a side slip or a forward slip, which I think I'll pull now. Let's see. Oh, it's a good angle. Let's see how this works. I see a runway. Don't see the start of it yet. Right there. Oh, I see. It's got an obstacle in front too. I'm pulling it back up. I know I'm going to make the field, so I'm going to give it some flap here. Right there. Throw some flap in. Oh, put the mouse in the right place. Good. Now set up for that 65. And I think I'll do it just a bit of a forward slip here. Yeah, I'm way high. Way high. Not good. Not good. Didn't plan that right. So way too high, way too high, way too high. There's Grubius. See, if I followed him, I would have had the perfect flight path. You can always go around. Isn't it true?
Except when you're out of gas.
Except when you're out of gas, yeah. Can't go around. S-turns or a pattern. Yeah, even when you're dead engine, dead stick, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that. But, you know, you can. You can do gentle S-turns. Yeah, anything that works, you guys. I could have done a forward slip route drastically like this. Heading toward the runway. Runway should be out that way. Right around there. Look, that'll do it. Using the body of the airplane as a kind of a drag. Kind of a drag. There's a song about that. You should be careful with slips with flaps. There's always that too, right? I think I'm gonna make it. I think I'm gonna make it. Straighten up as we get there. You're not supposed to land on the chevrons unless you're in an emergency situation. Oh boy, the nose just falls like, ooh, baby. But I'm alive. No, it's still windmilling. Yeah, here I put the throttle forward to do some taxiing. It seems to be windmilling a bit too much for a dead engine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's start this baby back up again. Go, baby. Oh, maybe I don't have any fuel left. I really don't have any fuel left. Both tanks are low. Oh, got some. Now that I'm level, I got some. Never leave it that badly. Never, ever. We're going to get out and walk a little bit just to explore the area. So I'm going to go over here where the buildings are before somebody lands on me. Somebody is coming in too. Over here by Simo Flyer, that's where I'm going. Oh, not too sharp, Howard. Oh man, this thing picks up fast. Oof. And dips a wing. Wow. I have to remember this in the future, you guys. This thing really is not good for taxiing. What do we do here? Look at that. Because I have my head tracker on, it actually shows me in front of the plane. That's annoying. Okay. I'm going to have to Alt 7. There we go. Here comes Dr. Notham. So hard to see start of the runway with two airliners' cockpits extending over the threshold. Jeff says Asobo ground handling really sucks these days. Jeff, you gotta find the good stuff, you know? I know you find the bad stuff, but you gotta find the good stuff. In Simo Flyer, you're looking very different these days. That is not how I envisioned you. But I like your airplane. Isn't it a beauty? Itsy bitsy too. Are you kidding me? Isn't that sweet? Look at this baby, you guys. Oh, you're not even looking at my screen. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. U.S. Army. It's itsy bitsy too. And look at the logo. Oh my gosh. That's right on the plane. Okay then. And where did she go? Right here. Right here. See what I mean? My Simo Flyer. You're looking different these days. And we're all out watching airplanes land. Isn't that cool? This is the R-66, you guys. This is one beautiful plane. Look at this. Or beautiful helicopter. Look at this baby. The classic Robinson T-bar. Look at that. Yeah. Look how comfortable this is. And the people in the back are sitting up higher too. How do I get further? Oh, it won't let me in there. Yeah. Right. It's a hard object. 3 in the back, 2 in the front. Sweet. Wraith, you're looking casual these days. Yeah. Hey man, what's happening? Fierce Wolf. Dun-dun-dun. Like your flight jacket. All right, we can jump out of the plane. What's there to explore? Anybody want to lead the way? Find anything in... Mike Audio's here. Everybody's here. We're all running around. And there's a bunch of you over that way. Look at that. Isn't that cool? You know, in real life, you wouldn't have people running all over the runway like this, but, you know, you would at an air show. Andrew's outside his plane. He's trying to figure out what's going on with it. Oh, no, he's breakdancing. He says, I'm getting out of here. Now, there's a breakdancer. Doing, 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 doing. Only seeing generic planes. How do I change that setting? Yeah, so Baran, we'll just call you Baran. I'll try to keep it simple. What did they tell me? Go back into your general settings. Just go to your settings gear. I think it's general, and I think you scroll all the way down near the bottom, and you change your airplanes to ultra. No, and you change your characters to ultra. Those two things. I don't remember the exact setting.
Air traffic as well.
Right. Dr. Notham is on the middle of the runway. He says, all right, I dare anybody to come in and land. Do it. Do it. Is there anybody left in the air? Everybody's in? Okay, let's go. Let's walk somewhere, you guys. So how do we get to Shift X? No. How do we get to drone, you guys? I'm on walking now. That's a new thing, right? I think drone is Shift X. No. Shift Z. No, that didn't work either. Maybe go back in the plane.
Yeah.
Go back in the plane, and now from there. No, that's not drone mode. Okay, now Shift Z. There we. No, that's slew mode. Okay. Shift X. There we go. Back to the good old drone mode. Look at this, you guys. It's like an air show here. Look at you guys all parked beautifully at parking spots. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and some of them are just satellite, yeah. All right, from here, there must be somewhere we can walk. Well, like over here to the river. I don't know. Oh, a bridge? Yeah. Anything to explore? We can go and say hello to the neighbors. Get out on the front porch. Not much room for us in there. That's it, you guys. We're all going to get on the front porch and then we're going to wave. All right? Let's do that. This one's better for sunlight. Come to the back porch where the air conditioner is. That's better for lighting. Then I can do the airport too. Like that. There's the shot. There we are. Everybody come to the porch. The runway is closed. I put the fire up. What? Southeast Asia server, correct? Yep. Coconut Companion, glad you came in here. Thanks for the first time chat. I'm Howard of ForderLearnToFly. This is my co-host Andrew over here. I want to say, it's near the end of the stream and I'm sorry. That's how it goes, right? We don't do like marathon streams. We've only done a few over the years. I'm only seeing generic planes. How are third-party planes from 2020 and 24, do they work? Yeah, Zerg, they do. We test them one at a time, but they do, or if there's some minor thing, the developer will fix it. Like in the case of the Super Decathlon. Right here, you can see this plane here. There's the Super Decathlon, and we ported it over. And the only thing we saw that was not working was his screen was dim.
And that's not the plane. That's the sim.
Yeah, and then smoke was coming out the side of the plane instead of the exhaust. So he fixed it. I mean, Nick jumped right on it, fixed the plane. So if you port one over and you see something wrong, go to the Discord server of the dev and see if they've already got a fix, or see if they've already mentioned that there's a re-download. For instance, the Got Friends products, you guys, that we have a lot of, we're partners with them. Got Friends redid all their planes to make sure they go in 24. They were on top of it long before it was released. And they said, just make sure you go back on their website and re-download the Got Friends products that you bought. And any new ones that you buy from them are all 24 certified. They made them work. And so, and that's how it works, you guys. I mean, you take the 2020 over, and just like Microsoft said, they said they should work in 24. It's got the same kind of model, but there's extra stuff, and Jeff can talk about this. There's extra things they could hook and do, and maybe whatever variables that developer used might not work right. So that part they can't predict. Microsoft can't say everything's going to work, absolutely, for sure. They can't say that. They can't predict whether the dev was a sloppy programmer or not. And I can say that from experience, you guys. I used to teach programming at the college level, and we had sloppy programmers, and we had some super efficient programmers. To the letter perfect, with all the declared variables, everything was perfect. So, you know, there are some who were sloppy programmers, and it shows up when you move into other platforms or move to forward into other platforms. All of a sudden, something is glaring that doesn't work right. So the dev will fix it because they want their products to work. They really do. And they know everybody will eventually move to 24. It's a given. You know, they're not going to support 2020 forever. So that's how you figure it out. So port it over, put it into the community folder, one plane at a time. Make sure it works. And if you're getting crashed to desktop now all of a sudden, oh, you know, could be scenery. Maybe it could be a plane. But take it back out again and then get a hold of the developer, yeah. And they are pretty cooperative, yeah. And let's see. So happy my Bravo lights are working. Mine aren't. Mine never have. Is it that new patch somewhere? Where did we see the new patch? I think it's on our Discord servers. I think you...
Yep. Somebody posted something about it this morning.
Yeah, I should download that, because mine have never worked. I have two sets, you guys. I got a Bravo here and I got a Bravo in Toronto, and both of them don't work. I mean, both of them don't have lights, ever. And so, you know, could probably dive in, find some find something to fix that. But hey, we're in a new sim. Let's just put the fix in. Aerosoft put out. Okay. New patch yesterday.
These garage doors are upside down.
That's where I saw it, Mike. That's where I saw it.
Yeah.
Was you sent it to me. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. Mike, you're so good. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. There it is. There's my sing a phrase, Kata, in case you're still around. Let's go to the X. Oh, baby. Let's see. I'm trying to find something here. I know what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find Mike's posting in Discord. We should put it somewhere else, Mike, instead of just here, right? And look at Surly Dev. Oops, I moved away from it. Where was it? Right here. Look at this, you guys. Surly Dev, look at this. Oh, please take a picture of that. Put it up in the... Put that picture right there up into our Discord. So nice. So nice. You know where that's from, you guys. So nice. So nice. Sweet Caroline. So good. So good. Look at this. Those in front of the banister, crouch down. Those who can get behind the banister, stand up. Ah, what a view, what a view. So interestingly, on Dr. No Thumb's screen, Mia Scully shows up in a different flight jacket and hair. Over here on my screen, looks a little different. Way cool. Let's go back to my screen for a second. And then what do we got? Andrew, let's see what Andrew's doing here. He's traveling around here. He's looking around the joint. And Geoman is flying the Draco. Nice. Put that Draco in front of all of us. You know what I mean? And we didn't have Ace this morning. He must have been busy, Andrew. It's too bad.
I would assume.
That's a nice picture right there. Look at that, Jeff. Look at your baby. November 9er 7775er. Or just 5, I guess. And let's see, who else can we look at? Dr. No Thumb again. Oh, look, he's looking at it from the building, you guys. That's cool. And look at the lighting he's got going there. That's so cool. I see where that noise is coming from. It's coming from... No. There's an airplane noise. Somebody's got an airplane nearby. It's still flying. Maybe from here? No. My YouTube channel's muted. Not from there. Huh. Coming in hard and fast, Surly Dev says. Look out! And I'll get a picture of this in a second here, you guys. I know, hang in there, you guys. Hold on a second. Maybe like that. I'll do a couple. Let's do one like this first. Do, 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 do. Boom, boom, boom. Take a picture of that. All right. And then one like this. Us at the house. That's the clubhouse. That's what we're calling it. It's the flying clubhouse, right? Right. Oh, you guys aren't watching my screen right here. Took a picture there, and I took a picture out front like that. Cool. And Dr. No Thumb says, oh, you took a picture. Okay, just a sec. Okay, about face. There he goes. And Sumo Flyer, look to your right. Mia Scully, perfect. All right, we can do a picture like that. One more notch to your right, Sumo Flyer. There we go. Perfect. Snap. Got it. I got it. And then a picture of the airport with you guys in the front. There we go. Boom, baby, boom. Looking great. And then back to Andrew because he's traveling around. Where's he going? Was that you walking around, or was it Dr. No Thumb?
Dr. No Thumb. I'm still standing by my airplane.
Maybe it was Mike. Yeah, Mike's walking around.
Yeah, he was running around too.
Did he put his parking brake on? Oh, it's from Discord, right? That's what it's from. I got it. Right. And how do I turn that down?
Well, his plane doesn't appear to have wandered off, so I'm assuming he did.
He learned. He learned.
There's a YouTube question.
There's Surly Dev coming in hot. Coming in hot. He's doing great. Well, he's off the runway, but he did better than I did. He's not tipping a wing. Careful. You're going to tip a wing. Look out. He's got control. Look at that. He didn't tip a wing. Way to go. Better job than I did. All right, question in YouTube. Question in YouTube. Back to my YouTube. Where is that?
Does anyone know if screen narrator tells you HUD numbers like your power output, altitude, and airspeed?
Huh.
I have no idea.
Never
I turned
heard
it off.
Never heard of that feature. Oh, the narrator. Yeah, when you first start the sim for the first time.
Yeah,
Right?
it's an assistance.
I haven't tested that.
I have no idea. I turned it off as soon as it popped up. So
Maddie, thanks for your question. I have no idea. Never heard of it. I guess that would be handy, and then you wouldn't need the clutter of the HUD, right? Yeah. And I look back at my screen and I see that Wraith is in the water, in bare feet, and everybody left the clubhouse. Look at this. As soon as I took the picture, they scattered. They're gone. They're not at the clubhouse anymore. Squish, 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 splash, 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 splash. That's the sound effect for the day, you guys. Yeah, thanks for the YouTube question. I appreciate it. That's great. You're legally blind, and if they could read that information to me and make slowing down for smooth landings a lot easier. Absolutely, Maddie. That is amazing what you're doing. That is so cool. That is definitely important, yeah. So a lot of us, we didn't know how to use it. We've never used it. So when that came up when we first installed the sim and it said narrator, and I think it even started talking about something on the screen, we just turned it off because, well, first, we're not used to it. But I can see definitely an application for you. That'll be invaluable, right? Thanks for your question and your bravery. Making it work, right? Coping strategies. Impressive. And Dr. Notham made it to the bridge and they haven't finished building it yet. And he ran all the way. All the way. He ran all the way. And look at this. He's heading up to the what they call the bridgehead in real life. He's going to the bridgehead. He's ready to cross over. And he's going to try it, right? I knew it. I knew it. I know how this guy thinks. So underneath it looked like there was no pavement after this part right here. What does it look like from the top? Look at that. It does have pavement. Isn't that amazing? Bet you he falls through. Look at that. It's solid. Nice work. That's cool. So, Maddie, let me mention this. You're saying we need Copilot feature back in 24. I'm going to say something, and Mike Audio and Skipper Jeff can help you out also. And that is Say Intentions, which is an AI ATC. It's called sayintentions.ai. And in there you can install a Copilot. I'm not sure the capabilities yet.
It only does your radio, and
Only
you
does
have to
radio?
tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all
But
it
you
does.
also have a mentor, which you can ask questions to. And I'll bet you the mentor, you don't have to pick me as the mentor. You can pick whoever you want. And I'll bet you the mentor could tell you stuff if you asked it. All right? Be like having someone in the plane saying, okay, what's my airspeed right now? What's my stall speed, right? So I think that would work. Mike Audio, if you want to just chime in on YouTube there and help Maddie out. You know Say Intentions well, so does Skipper Jeff. You guys could probably speak more to that till I test it some more.
I just took a quick shot at the screen narrator in accessibility. All it does is narrate. It doesn't seem to do anything when you're in the plane, but when you're in the menus, it actually will tell you what.
Read the menus for
what
you, right?
it'll read the menus.
Right. We're looking at your screen now, Andrew. Yeah. And Mike Audio says, yes, those remarks are correct. So it's something to look into, Maddie. And Mike, is there a 24-hour free trial or something that Maddie could give it a shot and see how it goes? I think there's something like that. And I should know more, you guys. We are partners with them, and I said that once I finish these first 2 Tuesday lessons, I would have more time to focus back on Say Intentions and get into it, right? Now that
That's
I'm a
too
mentor
bad.
too.
He's on Xbox, so
Okay.
can't use Say Intentions.
24 hours free from the time you do your first radio transmission. Oh, that's cool. So
Yeah,
you install it, get it working. Yeah,
Till you actually click the button, it doesn't count.
cool. UAF006 plane name tags. Andrew, we're on your screen. You still got settings you can show us?
What are we looking for?
Let's see. People near you. Oh, just a minute. UAF 006 says, how can I see the plane name tags? I think you'd have to go back to well, try it in settings first. Let's
Yeah,
go
just
to
go.
online.
If go to settings, go into controls.
No, settings online, right? You're looking for name tags? Oh, you want to map it? Is that what you want to do?
If you want to map it, yeah.
Okay.
Go to settings, controls. Just highlight the search bar. Type in name, and then it'll give you this. The one you're looking for is toggle nameplates, or you can separately do them and call them nameplate off and nameplate on, or you can just do toggle, which only takes up one button.
So it looks like Alt 2 can do it. So try Alt 2 first, because that's
Alt
the
2 is the
mapping.
default. Alt 2 is default.
Yep, I just did it, and back on again. Yeah, cool. I don't have enough buttons to map everything I need to map. He says, okay, thank you. Yeah.
Not a problem.
That's cool. Way cool. Back to Dr. Notham, he's fishing. Nope, he's on settings too. He's working on stuff there too. Back to my screen, maybe over to Mike. Mike's on the bridge. Mike's on the bridge. Hi-ho the Dario. Mike's on the bridge. Don't jump now. Don't jump now. There's water down there. Don't jump now. So, Mike, be careful. Do not go over the edge. Stop. My camera on your screen is messed up again. It was messed up on Andrew's screen first. Okay. Now it's messed up on your screen. Hold on. What's with that? Move to a different location and everything's messed up. Messed up. There we go. Fixed. So does that mean we can drive over that bridge? The Juice Goose? Do we have any other vehicles other than the Juice Goose? I'm going to have to move mine over. That'd be fun. So you guys, we got out of the planes and walked. We got a whole new dimension, a whole new world here. Next week, we're going to be in the mountains, in the snow. Similar to what I'm surprised we found here, because I thought we were a desert flight. But we'll be all mountains, all snow, and we will be flying. And I'm probably going to use a helicopter, but you can use a float plane, you can use a ski plane. And I think you guys, a ski plane would probably be more fun. Look at the rocks in the river. Oh man, look at that. Is that cool or what? That is neat, Mike. That is neat. You didn't jump, right? It was nice knowing you. Stop jumping off bridges. So Krabby one says narration, settings, accessibility, enable screen narrator. Yeah, but Krabby, will that help with what's on the HUD? Maybe, right?
It didn't when I just tried it. He didn't say anything when I was in the plane with the HUD up.
And Dr. Notham's right. That's what I was thinking about. The flight interfacers also show traffic nameplates, right? And what good timing. Use this link for a discount on your purchase of sayintentions.ai. If you can use it. Mike's heading back to his plane and hoping that it's still there. Right? And here he is on my screen. Look at him go. Do you see him there running across the field at high speed? Mike, you are so in shape, man. You probably look like Superman now since we've had this feature, right? He's been running everywhere. You know what I mean? Oh, look. Look, you guys. This is a good tutorial, too. Dr. Notham's got the camp out utility, which I haven't moved over yet. And he's setting up his camp where he is. He's going to put a fireplace in the middle of the runway. He's going to bring a cooler over so we can all have a few cool ones. Let's go gather around the fireplace and I'll take a picture. And he can even share that camp out code, you guys. Look. And now he can get out of the helicopter, out of his vehicle, and he can actually go over to it. Probably crouch down and hang around. I don't think he can actually sit in one of the chairs, but is that cool or what? Now we can share camp out codes with each other, and then we can see each other's camp out fireplace in our own sim. That's what it's for. So we do have that in in our Discord server. We have a camp out codes area. I'll show that to you, and it's probably highlighted because we haven't been there for a while. I'll just show you like this. Camp out codes. It's highlighted because I haven't been there for a while, but look at this. Click it, and you can share here. Alec D shared his on 3/23/23. So no one has shared one since 24 came out. Maybe we can start doing that. In the interface for it, oh, sorry guys. In the interface for it, there's campout codes highlighted in our Discord server, and you would just paste it. You don't have to know any of this, the numbers. You don't have to memorize anything. In campout utility, you can export your campout code, share it, and then you can paste it here in the campout codes area, and we can all see each other's campout fireplace setup. Way cool. Go back to Dr. Notham for a second, and let's just see what's going on here. Let's go gather around his campfire. Is that awesome or what? Shift C gets me out of my plane. Now I can go. Let's go find his campout, where everybody's crouched around. Even though you won't see it, I'll just give you guys an idea here. Even though you won't see it, look, there's the helicopter, there's everybody right there. And tell me again how you crouch down, you guys. Maybe I'm on top of it. How do we crouch down again?
See, yeah, C.
You guys have it figured out. All right, there
Crouch is C.
Now I'm crouching too. So I think that it should be right there. The way people are circling right now, it looks like. The way people are circling right now, it looks like it's probably sitting right there. And I've crouched down there too. Let's go back to Dr. Notham and we can see how we're positioned. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I'm positioned somewhere around the chair, I guess. Look at you guys. Is that cool or what? That is amazing. Yeah, Kata, we need a still shot of that. I'm going to use it in a poster. So Dr. Notham, you got to take a couple of snaps, you know? And as many as you want, post them. Everybody will love to see it. This is cool. So you guys, I've been thinking about it, but I need ideas from you guys about, put it in the flight plan ideas. Where can we go? And when we get there, let me just turn back our cameras back on, Andrew. In future sessions, where can we go and camp out? Like some remote little brook where we can hear the water running and there's nature all around. We can take pictures of animals. We can go back to the campsite. I mean, we could land somewhere as a Saturday group fly and go and camp out. And all of us who can do this can set out your camp out, and we can see each other's fireplaces too, which is really cool. The Lake District UK. Okay, Surly Dev, can you give us an idea, start and ending ICAO or the general area, and we'll figure out a flight plan, and we'll center around that whole thing. It'll be cool, right? Not sure about the animals. Well, I mean, you don't know, right? You just get there and you head out into the bush. There might be some animal hiding. You don't know. We can hike. We can do a hiking trail or something, and then maybe find something along the way. All right, the person sitting on the fire has to do a breakdance because it's hot. Sima Flyer, you're hot. Hot, man, hot. Mia Scully's on fire. Oh, no. Is she right on top? No, I think Sima Flyer's on top, right? But it's hard to tell, you guys, when it's not on your screen, right? Yeah, Sima Flyer, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. That is not cool. Where are you, Andrew? You here? Or are you off exploring? Now you're here. Oh, you're doing camp out. Andrew's doing camp out too. Nice. And first time chat. Hey, Krem, how you doing? Krem1. Trolltunga in Norway. Krem, that would be very interesting, and we haven't done a Norway trip. If you could put in, I know that's just the idea, but if you could give me an idea of, is there an airport nearby? Is it called that? I could do some more research and figure it out. It would be a lot of fun. We could even do 2 trips, you guys. We could do one in the UK, the Lake District, and we could do one here in Norway. We could even split it into 2 big, huge Saturdays. That would be great. Trolltunga. Okay, I'll do a Google Map thing on that. Oh, you did it. Thank you. Make sure you copy that whole thing, you guys, because it's so far just showing the first part of the URL. And just copy the whole thing like that. That's great. Thank you. Andrew's going to the campout utility. Did Dr. Notham share the campout or no? Is
Oh
that
no,
what?
I had it.
Oh, you had. No, but I mean the
Oh no,
camp
no,
out
this
code.
is no, this no.
Because then you can see his fireplace, right? His fire. Oh, this looks great. Creme one, thank you for this. This is what we're talking about right here, you guys. Look at this. Ooh, baby. Look at the river over there. This is a lake area. This is what he's talking about. This could be interesting. So we got two possibilities already. You see, this is what I need, you guys. Feedback from you. How do you share that? So in your campout utility, you should be able to export or share. I forget the name that they call it. Do you have a screen up, Andrew, where you can show that?
Yep.
If you don't mind. And I don't have my campout imported over. I'm going to have to move my campout utility over. Or reinstall it, I guess, right? Did you just link it with Linker, Andrew?
Yep.
Yeah, you just linked it with Linker, okay. And it worked. And so, that
Yeah,
see the share, the three-dot share there?
Yeah, this here.
Yeah. And click that three-dot share, and you can
And then when it comes up, it says export, and then you copy, and then you can send it to wherever.
So you
and if somebody else sends you one, then you paste it, copy it from wherever they sent it to you.
Yeah. Cool.
Click here, paste it in here, and then his stuff will show up on your stream.
Right on. And that's how we do it. And use that Discord server, you guys. Everybody has access. Come on to Discord and grab that campout code, and now you'll see it in your sim. That's actually very cool. Now, this idea back here, you guys, this is a great idea. Is if there's snow here too. It looks like, you know, there's all kinds of mountains. I don't know elevations yet, but I even see like a picture of a camera here, so there's got to be the troll's tongue. This is fantastic. What a great idea. And there's a photo right there. I mean, look at the thing. So I'm still going to recommend a ski plane. I think we could probably do float plane too if you don't want to ski. And then we'll go to a mountaintop and use the skis down a glacier. We'll find one, you guys. I'll do some homework ahead of time. Yeah, or if you guys do some homework, share it in Discord, all right? And then Creme One's got an alternative there. Look at the ideas coming in. Airport is next to a waste treatment plant. Is that right? So this is cool, you guys. I'm going to work on this idea. Same with the one for UK. Sorry, Dev, you got one for UK. Let's work on that. And we'll have some... I'm going to save it in here in my favorites so I can find it again. Oh, hello. Who's in my camera face? Is anybody in there? Hello. That's funny. Andrew will need to inspect it before we visit it.
Already been there.
What's that? Why?
I already walked around it, so.
Over to here. All right, so now, what do we got on your screen, Andrew? Are you looking at Dr. No Thumb's fire, or that's your fire? No, that's your fire. Right? And what did you... Oh, you just added something in there. So, did you import Dr. No Thumbs? Camp outside idea on YouTube.
Give me a sec.
Oh, sorry.
Copy and back.
For camp outside. Clayman's Dome in the Smoky Mountains. Ooh, Maddie.
There.
Clayman's Dome in the Smoky Mountains. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll check it out. Perfect, yeah. Nice. All right.
There you go.
All right, as we finish up, you guys, this is around the time that we finish up. There's Dr. No Thumb's fire on Andrew's sim because Dr. No Thumb shared the campout code, you guys. This is cool, and this is how we would do it. Now, you would need the campout utility, and you would need to be on PC. There's the stipulation. So, just like I'm showing right now on my screen, we can still gather around if we know where it is. And even though we can't see it in our own sim, I don't have it installed right now, but I will link it after stream, and then I can see other people's campouts too. It is a cool feature from Parallel 42, you guys. I think we have a discount code for Parallel 42 if you do want to go buy it. So let me just
No,
find
I don't believe we do.
Do we not?
No.
Because we're partners with them. They were one of the first partners. Huh.
Gregor, yes, believe it or not, campout works. I don't know if it works perfectly, but it certainly seems to work fine. I think they are probably working on a 24 native version of it. They are doing that for most of their stuff. So, but yeah, at the moment, it seems to work fine.
I'm just looking down my list here. If we don't have one for Parallel 42, that's too bad. Maybe I'll ask them if we can get one. Yeah, we're Say Intentions affiliate link. We have a discount on Got Friends too. Did anybody ever respond to my request for someone to help me with scenery? I want to fix my resort for 2024. Is it a big job? I mean, even it just advise me, and even if it costs money, right? Then let me know. If it's not too expensive, then I'll get the resort fixed, and I'll pay someone to do it, right?
I'd say talk to Wambi, but God knows how busy he is at the moment.
He's a busy guy. Wraith found some cows. Wraith, give us an idea where you are. Where's your name tag? You guys, Wraith found some cows, so we're going to leave the campfire for a moment and go find it, right? Would it be in all the sims?
Wraith.
Or only on Wraith? Is it sort of like, you know, we see a plane on the field that no one else sees kind of thing? Wood Lake, CTAF, multiple people on the runway. Please vacate so planes can land. Yeah. Not walking distance. Oh, it's not walking distance. All right, we're going to have to fly to where Wraith is. Okay. You guys, you could keep doing this. 5 nautical miles. Uber. Where's the Wambi buggy when we need it? Take off on the Wambi buggy, you know? All right. This is it, you guys. We're going to go to credits, and we are probably going to raid one of our favorite raiders. I mean, one of our favorite streamers along the way. Thanks for your comments, you guys. Thanks for your feedback. I'm really happy to see there's some chat going on in YouTube also. Maybe that will grow with time as people talk about it and we get to know our community there. We certainly know our community well in Twitch. We've been doing this for years, and some of them have been with me for years. And maybe you guys can come on over to Twitch, hang out there, and you'll certainly see a lot more interaction in the chat for sure. And you'll notice Mike Audio in YouTube. He's a moderator, a managing moderator, and so is Surly Dev. If you guys don't want that title, by all means, just let me know and I'll remove it. And as our moderators from here in Twitch move over, or dual to YouTube, then I'll make you into moderators also, so you can help with keeping it family friendly, which is what we are. That simply means, you guys, that we're here for flying, we're here for fun, and we don't care about politics, we don't care about swearing, we don't care about religion. Honestly, it doesn't mean we don't care. It means on the channel, those aren't topics of discussion, and we keep things clean because we have every age group on here from teenagers up into the 90s, and they just want to talk aviation, and that's what we've been doing for years, and it's a successful formula. Family-friendly channel. Come along, have some fun, leave our emotions at the door, right? So cool. And Wraith has got some coordinates in there where he is. What's a YouTube spanner, Surly Dev? Is that a YouTube spanner? What does that mean? Yep, it's true, Mike. Surly Dev and you are both moderators on YouTube, right? If that's okay, right? And
yeah, moderate. That's what on YouTube if you're a mod. That's what it comes up showing, is it puts a little wrench next to your name.
Yeah. Oh, that's the spanner he's talking about. Oh, yeah, I forgot the word
Yeah.
spanner, right? The UK word for a wrench, right? It's a
Yeah.
spanner, yeah. Right. The P-38 Lightning sounds like a bag of rusty spanners, right?
According to Google.
I got it. Yeah.
And he's not far wrong either.
Yeah. That is cool. Nice. Hey, you're welcome. I hope that's all right. And we can discuss moderator privileges on both Twitch and on YouTube. You guys just send me a Discord DM and a private message, and we will talk about it and get things rolling. I really appreciate your help. It does help because I can't watch everything. I can't make everything happen, right? So I really appreciate the help from the moderators on the channel. All right, we're going to credits, and then we will figure out where we're rating. Stick with us if you'd like some more flying, some more fun, and we'll see you all on Tuesday. I may even broadcast it on YouTube. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure whether it will or not. I might be making them into a 2-part series separately, removing all of the interaction in chat. So I might not be streaming it to YouTube, but we'll certainly be here on Twitch, you guys. We'll see you on Tuesday. All right, going to credits. Andrew, I'm not going to go to credits before I hear your last words. Because I cut you off the last time, right? But I'm
Have
trying.
Good the rest of the day, everybody. Have a good rest of the weekend, and we will see you on Tuesday.
See you on Tuesday, you guys. Thanks for tuning in.